la la. La 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 la. Ooh. Hey. Hey. That's a banger. That's a banger. This is this intro for a failed kids program called Tickle Tickle. What up, y'all? What is up? Yo, we popping into the red. Let me know if I'm busting y'all's eardrums. Bust it. Let's keep it right there. Everybody's already here. Tyrone Smith, Lord Luca, Raymond Levin's in the chat. Red Dirt Farms here. We're at Dirt Farms here. Who else? Bunch of people. We got Lady Seesaw in the building. Swan Songs here from Great Britain. Nice. Hey, we were playing some Turtles earlier today. We still got a minute before the show starts. Kicking it off early. We on WPT, guys. White person time. Showing up 5 minutes early. You know how we do. Sounds good. All right. Thank you, Luca. Luke said, hoop. 77 here. Hottest all day. It's been a kind of chilly today. It's just starting to heat up. Luckily, the sun will go down soon, so it'll cool down again. But it was like 102 the other day, and then it was 50 the following day. What in the world? What in the world is going on? But we got a show today. We got nothing real big in the news. The main thing we're going to talk about in the first segment is just how Juneteenth is really not about what they're telling you it's about. It has nothing to do with the last slaves finding out that they were actually freed 2 years earlier. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with raising money for BLM and other organizations, Marxist organizations like this. We'll get into all that. And we're going to talk about how they're trying to replace all of the American holidays with these new Marxist holidays and push all this multiculturalism and diversity and all these things on us. And we're not sticking to our core values, and we're watching the country fall apart before our eyes. And, you know, this year, Juneteenth actually fell on Father's Day, but they wanted a day off, so they're going to have it on the 20th, which is today, Monday. So I was busy doing other things. I was not able to make it out to any of the Juneteenth celebrations, but I do have some footy from the Juneteenth things here in Salt Lake City 2 years ago that I went to. And I didn't record some of the best parts that I should have recorded, just so I could really convey to you what these things are really about, these Juneteenth festivals, because I've been to them. I've been to 2 of them 2 years in a row. And last year, it was smaller because of COVID, but it's always a mess. It's just a mess. So we'll talk about that, how Father's Day has kind of fallen off, but Father's Day was never really, like, Father's Day came because of Mother's Day. And it's never really been a huge thing, and I kind of get it, because, you know, as men, we don't need no special day. But next month is July, and if the world wants to do all these months and days and stuff, I can't wait for White History Month, ladies and gentlemen. We are gonna be celebrating. We are gonna be going hard. Josh with the sparkle blouse. It doesn't sparkle. It's just splatter. A little splatter. Oh, Lord, don't come at me with the sparkle blouse. Oh, no. And then, so other than that, then we got a ton of other, like, little news clips. We're going to talk about Myra Flores. We're going to talk about Yellowstone and the cows dying. We're going to talk about a bunch of other funny stuff. And then I got my boy, Todd. He's going to call up from Florida. I've known him a long portion of my life since I was in like middle school, and we did something called Mad Crew together. MAGCREW. I don't know if you guys have heard of Mad Crew, but I don't even really talk about Mad Crew much because usually people don't believe the stories that I tell. But I got my boy, and we're just gonna talk about that. We'll talk about life, and then we'll do a meme review. He's gonna help me out with the meme review this week and the Facebook news segments this week. We've got some funny stuff to check out in Facebook news. And then for our last, theology, more spiritual segment that we do, we're going to be doing a little conspiracy theory. We're going to do a little bit of ancient legend, mythology. We're going to be talking about Agartha and the Nephilim. If you don't know about Agartha and the Nephilim, I'm about to let you know. And I'm going to biblically verify it. I got multiple Bible verses. I'm going to prove the ancient giants and the Hollow Earth for you guys today. But first, let's get into a song. Let's get into a song to kick the show out right. Let's get off this. Let's go. Hey, my boy Tyson James. The last three guys in this song are Bryson, Topher, and Tyson. They kill it. The whole song, they all kill it, but definitely the last three verses. And Tyson does the unspeakable in this song, ladies and gentlemen. He does the unspeakable. This song came out 6 months ago, and I just heard it the other day, and I can't believe Tyson pulled one of these in a rap song. Let's go.
Crazy to people, but this is the Rage Against the Machine of our time. This is the NWA of our time. This is against the establishment.
Let's go. Monday.
CWA.
Conservatives with attitude.
CWA, the most dangerous group.
Agartha is real, inner earth. Yes.
They don't care that I fought for you and say they gon' call me a Uncle Tom Coon anyway. So I called up the team and said, say what you say, the most dangerous group since NWA. DREICE, yellow and easy.
Hey, Cass, the NWA clean CD.
Fucking CBD wasn't a good day, so I had to use the heat. AKs, the M16s, SVB, IEDs. We blew up on all
This is
of
the
the
Marine
shots,
rapper.
And then we hit the bullseye, but you missed the target. I want Colin Powell back. Why is he gone and still Kaepernick here? COVID got the wrong Colin. CWA.
CWA, conservatives with attitude.
CWA.
I got a pro.
Everybody trying to live
Kelvin J.
Let's
see what chat's been saying. Angela's here. What up, Angela? You're more American than some losers in this country, said Lady Facts.
Repent on your sins is the way. The pain from your flesh better take it away. See, I keep no anger, no wrath in my name. Conservative with attitude be the game.
We slide with no blanks, give God all
This
the
is
thanks.
Chandler
I play Sea of
Crump.
Thieves,
This
got
kid's
you
young.
walking the plank. I stand up awake and will not be a slave, even if it's the president holding the chains. Back in 2012, man, I wasn't even 8, and he wasn't even thinking, cause he popping all the zannies,
This is
fully killing all the
jitless.
grannies, and they forcing all the brothers to wear dresses at the Grammys, holding hands with all the trannies. Kid Cudi, Nas X, yeah, they selling soul for pennies. Maybe some inflated dollars, got a badge with the collar at the rally from a color, cause he tryna buy the mama. Say no to dough. And the vaccine don't give you trauma, gotta take on the big pharma. Let's go.
Take listen to clean versions of Soup Attitude the rap.
For the people, to force the people, ignore their needle.
Resort
Resort
to
to evil,
evil.
getting more deceitful, rather torch a steeple than believe in the Lord.
I feel
That
too
order
black for this
sheeple,
beat.
order lethal, with fear in the
For this
lies you
but
rape.
beat
Bunch
by-
of mad libs,
Oh,
I get why their minds are blank. Speak for those who passed away, I'm awake. Assalamu alaikum, but I might take this another route. Put my peace
the
upon you,
clip
freeze
is
like
average.
Encino Man. At least to calm you, dip around the beast like Von.
What up,
These
Raymond
bird
11?
brains, you
What
listen
up,
to
Lord
Big
Colin
Bird
B?
and have it your way.
Every day,
Here we go.
almost every minute. I just speak my mind and a white liberal get offended. Don't comprehend it, maybe because I truly have a sentence of bigotry or low expectations you invented. I'm not what you intended.
Nah.
I'm not depressed and
And
I'm
I'm
fully
fully
independent.
independent.
Barely, I'm a white supremacy with dark pigment. I'm not
Swarthy
a
boy.
no matter how you meant it. The child of the Most High.
Oh my.
Peace be still, so I keep a
Glock
block
close
close by.
by.
And know why you ain't messing with my team.
Christ rules everything around me. Cream.
CWA, the most dangerous.
Now Tyson's about to do something.
Okay, CWA is the gang. LeBron needs a whip and I'll give him the spank. Take me back in the day when the people weren't lame. My black friends call me nigga, I called them the same. Ooh, get your little feelings in a bunch.
Cool.
Take you in the booth and eat your lunch.
You.
Get booed off the stage, you a punk, you afraid to get canceled. I ain't with that bunch, this gang. If you wanted to come and get it, I'm with it.
What
I'm
up,
never
Ritz?
gonna retreat. And we number one and we get it, we get it, we never quit. And we on the top and we win it. We
This
getting
isn't
that.
popping
We
on the
without
Billboard
glorifying
Top
the sin
100.
and
Probably not. They don't like Jesus up there.
Because they don't sound any different than the world. I'm showing boys and girls from really winning. Christ said in Matthew 24 they would get offended like, hey, CWA, the wicked they flee. I'm not running away. I get mad
Bryson.
just because I got something to say, but you can say whatever you
You want if you gay.
You too, like right now you dealing with a heavyweight. Telling Tifa that it's up. I think I can levitate. They think I only got one piece. Ain't talking anime. I got two twins.
What up, Rich?
Mary Kate guy.
CWA, the most dangerous group since NWA.
Nice. Yo, y'all heard what Tyson said? Back in the day when people weren't lame, my black friends called me ninja. I called him the same. But he didn't say ninja. Yo, what's up, Rich? How you doing tonight? I never even understood Christian hip hop. It's like, yeah, I'm hard, but Jesus is not able. Yeah, Rich, I'm a hip hop head, and all my life, and I've always been raised in like the church and Christian school and Christian parents and all that. I fell away from it for a long time, and now I'm back to it, but in a different way. Like a lot of things I saw that they do doesn't really work. Like you can read the Bible all day, you can go down to the altar 10 times a week, you can sing in the choir, you can pray about bless my mama, give me some money, hope I get this job, forgive me for cussing today, this, that, and the other. You can pray like that 20 times a day. You can accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior, which you do need to do that. But just that, and then all that other stuff, it doesn't do it. It doesn't do it from my experience, at least. Maybe it works for some people, but some of us are a little more hard headed. And but I definitely come back to it, Rich. But anyway, what I was saying is, I was raised in that, and I loved rap, and I always tried listening to Christian hip hop, and it was always whack. I never liked it. I don't like any of the Christian rap until I heard Tyson and Bryson, and they do it justice. They do it justice because it's not soft Christian rap. It's not rapping about Jesus being your boyfriend and holding your hand for love and joy, and then they rap a little like this. it's like it's not nice. It's not nice. There ain't nothing nice about it. You know, it's love, but it's hard love. But anyway, what's up, Rich? How you doing? Lord Luca Music is in here. Rich calling in later with Discord. Yeah, get on Discord, Rich. All right, guys. So I'm gonna be honest. We got so much news. I made clips. I got so much stuff, and I got Shredder's Revenge. I played it on Twitch today. I told you guys I'd try to get it in the stream, but plus I got my friend calling up. I don't know how much we're gonna have time to do and how late you guys are gonna be up. So I can't promise that we're gonna have an open call-in section. Maybe we'll see. I'm gonna cover some news, then I'm gonna let my friend call in because it's like first guest. Like we actually have things I want to talk with him about. And we've been talking about doing something like this for a long time, and it's still just gonna be my show, guys. It's not gonna be an every week thing. Maybe next week I won't have him come on for a long period of time, but if he wants to call in and everybody else call in for little 5 to 10 minute calls because of time, then we can try that next week. But I can't guarantee that I'm going to have time for open calls today. I'll try, guys. At least maybe not before because I know you usually got to go to bed for work in the morning by the time we're on the third hour, Luca. So we'll see. We also got the Lightning playing Stanley Cup game. Is it game 3 or 4? I think it's game 3, and they're down 2. So they need to win this tonight. Because if they lose tonight, that means they got to win all of them from here on out. But they need to win tonight to give them a little momentum, and then they can swing it back. But if they lose tonight, they're in trouble. It's not over, but they're in big trouble. But Rich acting like he knows a ninja. I mean, if that's what you call it, Ray, man, I appreciate the compliment. Oh, you guys are just chatting with Rich. Yeah, guys, and don't be, don't ban Rich, don't time Rich out. We need to welcome all the different people. We can't have a bubble here. I want people who disagree with me to be welcome in the chat. You guys can roast them, and let them roast you, and that's fine. But we need to have all the people who disagree jumping in the chat, so it's not just like an echo chamber in a bubble. Because I really want to, as much as I want to work on my orator skills, I want to work on my debate skills. I want to work on my, just talking to people skills. So let's get into the show plan. What we got? Let me pull up. I got my windows all done up right this time. Excuse me. I'm burping into the mic. What the? So first off, we're going to talk about Father's Day. God bless you. Doing big things out there, being dads, even to the weak fathers. We got to show love to the fathers. Again, I think men aren't. This isn't something that men need. is a holiday like this. The same way men like me don't need White History Month. It's kind of just a joke, and it's funny, and it's lit. But, you know, if we're going to have all these other things, we need to have Father's Day, right? And we can't be having Father's Day and Columbus Day and Thanksgiving and all these things replaced with these SJW Marxist holidays, you know, Indigenous People Days and Juneteenth for Father's Day. And so we're gonna look into some, you know, the history of Father's Day a little bit. The nation's first Father's Day was celebrated on June 19th, 1910 in the state of Washington. However, it was not until 58 years after President Woodrow Wilson made Mother's Day official that the day honoring fathers became a nationwide holiday in the United States. Father's Day 2022 will occur on Sunday, June 19th. Juneteenth, yay. And so Mother's Day inspired Father's Day. The Mother's Day we celebrate today has its origins in peace and reconciliation campaigns of the post-Civil War era. And see, even this article, the first thing on History Channel, this is from history.com. The first thing they do is start telling us about Mother's Day. So really, it's just, it's kind of like White History Month, how they had Mother's Day. And I guess the guys are like, well, whatever, we need Father's Day too. But aren't Mother's Day and Father's Day always on Sundays? So it's not like a federal holiday. You don't get the day off. Of course, Juneteenth, you know, the holiday for the population with the highest rate of fatherless homes gets a federal holiday. And when it happens to fall on a Sunday, they move it to Monday so they can get a day off. But however, Mother's Day did not become a commercial holiday until 1908 when inspired by Jarvis's daughter, Anna Jarvis, who wanted to honor her own mother by, and it's just talking about Mother's Day. The campaign to celebrate the nation's fathers did not meet with the same enthusiasm, perhaps because, as one florist explained, fathers haven't the same sentimental appeal that mothers have. Facts. And fathers shouldn't be emotional and need gifts and need things like this as fathers. So, you know, but I would rather have Father's Day than Juneteenth, just to be honest with you. We'll get into Juneteenth shortly, but and also as florists and candy makers and stuff like that, that's a woman thing. Like, you know, most of the time, men don't need flowers and a box of chocolates and a card. You know, they just want to hear from their son, you know, I love you, Dad. Thanks for being a good dad. And then maybe go out to dinner with their family or something. So that's what Father's Day is about. Then we move on to Juneteenth. And I have a whole PDF about how they teach Juneteenth in schools and stuff. We're not going to dig deep into that, but the holiday is sometimes called the Lunar New... Wait, that's different. Lunar New Year has nothing to do with... Oh. Whoops. Here we go. In 1863, during the American Civil War, President Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation, which declared more than 3 million slaves living in the Confederate States to be free. More than 2 years would pass, however, before the news reached African Americans living in Texas. Like, honestly, I would be a little embarrassed about that. I wouldn't want to celebrate this because this just means y'all didn't figure it out for 2 years. That's what we're celebrating. It was not until Union soldiers arrived in Galveston, Texas on June 19th, 1865, that the state's residents finally learned that slavery had been abolished. The former slaves immediately began to celebrate with prayer, feasting, song, and dance. Juneteenth. Yeah, buddy. Let's read what chat's saying. Swan Song, you're smart. I'm doing well, Luca. How you? Broski Bear, what's up? Hey, I got my core mod group, guys. All you guys are mods. You guys are like the base group. So I can't be handing mods out like candy anymore. Sorry, Rich. You just missed the cutoff. Let's see. I'm trying to look for anything directed at me. Got my boy tonight, so can't stay up late. Tuesday night, I can party all night long. Yeah, you know what I might do, Lord Luca? I may not be able to do, like, open calls in tonight, but what I might do is tomorrow we'll play some... I'll just have a chill stream where there's no plan. Where, like the last one I had, where we just chill, talk on Discord with whoever wants to call in, and play some turtles tomorrow night. So if I don't get to do calls with everybody, just come back tomorrow night, turn the bell on. Monday night will always be, I want it to be a, you know, like a production, like a actual show where I have points where I go over the news. For people who don't watch a lot of news, they can come and watch this once a week and get their, you know, get a little feel of all the basic stories. Very biased, of course, very biased, but you know, if you're like-minded, or if you're not like-minded and you want to learn the arguments, then you should watch. But LJ Fox, what's up? LJ Fox in the chat. Good evening, Nillis. What up, my Nillis? Who needs sleep? Right, sleep is for the weak. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Hi, LJ Fox. Oh, my dog's having a nightmare. You hear that? Can you guys hear that? You guys hear that sound? That's my dog. He's having a nightmare in the bed. He has nightmares all the time. Let's just start and start kicking. But anyway, so this is just another. This is about Juneteenth becoming a federal holiday. The annual holiday took on a new meaning in 2021. This from MSN after U.S. President Joe Biden announced it would be celebrated as a. Oh, I forgot another opening clip I had. Oh no. Well, speaking of Joe Biden, I have to play another clip real quick. Announced it would be a federal holiday for the first time. Signing the bill into law, Biden said it would be one of the greatest honors of his presidency. Like, really? That's the least important thing in the world, and you're making a catastrophe of everything else. But making Juneteenth a federal holiday is one of the greatest honors of his presidency. There's so much virtue signaling, guys. Look at this. This is from Mayor Mendenhall, my mayor here in Salt Lake City. So, okay, if you're going to fly the Juneteenth flag, that's cool. I get it. But I think I have to log in, and I don't want you guys to see that. 1 second. It's one thing to, raise the Juneteenth flag up. But it's another thing to do it on Flag Day. So this is our mayor, Salt Lake City Mayor Aaron Mendenhall, June 14th, which is Flag Day. Also Donald Trump's birthday, the greatest president I've seen in my lifetime, for sure. On Juneteenth, well, no, not on Juneteenth, on Flag Day. Okay, this is Flag Day. This is June 14th. Today we raised the Juneteenth flag at City Hall. Sorry, I got my personal messages showing with people. Juneteenth has been celebrated in SLC for decades thanks to the work of many community members. It's exciting to mark it as a federal holiday this weekend and see all the planned events and festivals throughout the valley. They got stuff planned for the 18th, the 19th. They a little bit respectable. They kind of backed off. They didn't really do any Juneteenth stuff on Father's Day. Also, because Father's Day is Sunday, which is church day, which is like Mormons are busy. So they did everything on Friday, Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday, which is another reason why they call it Juneteenth, because eventually it's just going to be a 10-day holiday. It's just going to be the whole teens of June, which is also offensive to the gays. I don't know why the gays put up with this, guys, because they're taking day. You already got Black History Month. You already got Slave Abolishment Day in December 2nd. Now you're taking taking days out of gay month. And I don't appreciate that. I don't think the LGBT low IQ community appreciates it. So, but this is Flag Day. And it kind of upset me. I said, today is Flag Day, Mayor, as in the American flag. On Flag Day, we're supposed to honor and respect the American flag. And we're supposed to, give credence to that. And on Flag Day, she didn't mention the American flag at all. She flew. Well, here we have an American flag, but there's also a giant LGBTQ flag. But yeah, so that's our mayor. Joe Biden's greatest accomplishment is making Juneteenth a federal holiday. Awesome. Well, I got a few clips of my own from 2 years ago, Juneteenth. Let me see what chat's saying. Reno, what's up, Reno? Yo. That's my boy, Reno fam. That's the one who's going to be calling in shortly. Lord Luca Music said tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, Luca, we'll definitely do a chill stream playing Turtles, taking calls from everybody. We may get time to do it tonight. We'll see. Poor Puppies. Not sure what that's in reference to. I had a day off work today for Juneteenth. LOL. Amazing. Nice, broski bear. Do you have a federal job? You work at a bank or something? That's so ridiculous, dude. It's June 19th. Why do you get a day off on June 20th? Oh, the game started. But that's good tea. I got Earl Grey tea with honey and sugar. A little sugar. Not a lot of sugar. I keep forgetting to use the raw sugar. We have some of that raw sugar. I keep forgetting to use it. I always use the white sugar. But anyway, Raymond, how do you looks? Jewish, but not at the same time. It's a conundrum. Not sure what that means. The Afro Pix statue is probably the greatest thing I've ever seen. Not sure what that is. I had a clip I wanted to play at the beginning of the stream, guys. I'm going to play it now. It's just a funny clip. Now that you're all here, you know, I didn't want to take the chance that you wouldn't see it.
Does the president have the stamina, physically and mentally, do you think, to continue on even after 2024?
Don, you're asking me.
Look at Don's face.
Oh my gosh, he's the president of the United States. You know, he.
Look at Don's
I can't even
face.
Keep up with it. We just got back from New Mexico. We just got back from California. That is, that is not a question that we should be even asking.
You know we got it. You know we got to talk about Biden. There we go. Good boy. Black Hawk down. Black Hawk down. The president is down. He's up. Yes. Hallelujah. Listen to this little girl ask these questions.
How run the country?
How do you run the country? Or how hard is it to run the country?
It's like any other job.
He got down and sniffed her before he stood up straight. We'll see it from another view in a second.
You feel like it's hard?
I feel like it's...
When you're president, will you remember me?
When you're president, will you remember me? That is not a question that we should be even asking.
One more view. We got one more view. He down. The boy, he went down. My guy. My guy went down. Look at him go sniff the girl. Go for the sniff, Joe. Get in there close for the sniff. Got to get a little of that lifeblood. Yo, he was just sniffing in her life essence so he could have energy to stand up.
When you're president, will you remember me?
Oh, I love it. Oh, I really hope Trump runs again in 2024, and I hope Biden runs again in 2024. I can't wait to see Trump versus Joe Biden debates 2.0. It's gonna be so awesome, dude. Will you remember me when you're president? Bro, she don't remember you right now. She doesn't even know. You don't remember her. He's a chomo. Yeah, Angela. Did you see him sniff that little girl? And then he pepped right up. That's what they do. They, once you've absorbed so much life essence, you don't have to take in the blood or the pineal or the adrenochrome or anything like that anymore. You just breathe it because you get better at taking it in and absorbing it. So, Angela, and yet you support him. I don't know if Angela supports that guy, Rich. I don't know if anybody supports that guy other than some cats and some dogs and some really far left weird people and a bunch of dead people too probably support him. But that's about it. Trump versus Weekend at Bernie's. Right, Luca. Poor girl got McBurney. Yep. But anyway, that was supposed to play at like the opening, but I forgot. But now back to Juneteenth. President Biden's greatest accomplishment was making it a federal holiday. Let's just take a look at this little clip I got. This is from my own Facebook 2 years ago. It showed up in my memories or whatever. Just a little look at. We got no audio.
Some of them are alive. And the reason
What's happening? Huh. We still live? Something happened. What happened? Did Facebook take my video down or something? It's okay. We got it on YouTube. It's all right. We got it right here. I'll just skip through this. I'm not going to play this whole video, but this is when I still had a big old gap in my teeth.
So there's a Juneteenth.
I came in an American flag with a Asian woman on my shirt.
Politically correct shirt. And see how long it takes for somebody to say something to me. And when they do, then we'll see what happens.
There's like 4 fights that break out. Get the F out of here.
Brain power we got going on here.
Dylan. So you heard the girl that's on stage right now. She said she's a rapper, poet, singer from Salt Lake City. She's also a lesbian and radical Marxist black woman. And so this event, you know, they play it off like they're here to celebrate the abolishment of slavery, but all the performers, all the people who came up on the stage, they were all LGBT. There were rainbow flags everywhere. It's in Gay Month for a reason. And it's really, I mean, we've been seeing it happening for a while, but it's really trying to co-opt the black movement into the LGBTQ movement, which a lot of black people are waking up to this crap and they're seeing it happen and they know it's bullcrap. So that's the whole thing Juneteenth is about. Juneteenth is about raising money for BLM so Patrisse Cullors can buy another $1 million mansion. And so your money can go to Act Blue and support Democrats. It supports Marxist causes. It supports CRT writers and authors and all these gender people, basically like Robin DiAngelo. And there's another person I keep hearing about, Ibram X. Kendi. I tried Googling it. I found a Weber Max Kennedy, which is an old white guy. I don't know if that's who they're referring to, but it's basically these psychologists and these college educated, you know, crazy people who are pushing the CRT stuff.
I just want to see how long it takes somebody to take this flag from me. See what happens.
Spoiler alert, nobody touched me. A bunch of people were walking by me saying, "Oh, you're not big enough. You need to get your weight up, boy." But then they wouldn't do anything. So whatever. I guess I was big enough. And I was smaller back then. But unfortunately, not the best part, the most egregious thing that was said on that stage, I did not catch it on video. Yeah. Check this out. Listen. She just said, I'm having something about ending Trump's life, dreams of ending Trump's life or something like that. Now, the funny part is this happened right after the riots, okay? Then our mayor decided to give these same people a holiday who burnt down this city county building right here. See the boards on the window? See these boards on the window? All these windows are boarded up because these people smashed the windows in at the city county building during the riots. So our mayor...
So far, nobody said anything but ew.
Our mayor gave them a whole day. Our mayor gave them a day of celebration at the city county building where there's still plywood on the windows from the riots where they broke into the building at night. They broke all the businesses' windows, all the track stops. They looted the 7-Eleven. They went to the City Creek Mall and they were breaking into stores there. That's a high-end mall in downtown. And they get a day to celebrate and come out and do it again, but softer. Like at this thing, it started out nice. And then as it went on, they started playing, you know, Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. People started getting a little crunk. There were a bunch of fights breaking out. And, you know, there's a black on black fights. So I was like the only white person there. Oh, me and a bunch of Antifa people. I actually hugged an Antifa guy. He had to be Antifa, just the way he was dressed. And, but yeah. Wow, that gap, bro. I see your teeth are practicing social distancing. Oh, no, they don't have no gap anymore, do they, Rich? They don't have no gap anymore, do they, Rich? Raymond, because it's something discriminate. Rich, I have a list and stutter. Why do you discriminate? She rapping about hot Cheetos and pineapple Sunkiss. Yes. Broski Barrett said, I like it, JS. Angela said, dogs can sense evil. They don't even support Biden. It was just the toxoplasmosis cats that were voting for Biden then. I did read articles about cats. It was cats. It wasn't dogs. You're right, Angela. But the most egregious part, I wish I had been recording, but it was another black poet woman, another large lesbian poet woman. And she went into a huge rant about how we need to get this idea of mothers and fathers raising children. We need to get rid of that because a single mother or a lesbian couple or a gay couple, they can do it just as good. And we need to stop corrupting our young boys by telling them boys will be boys and raising them to be aggressive, angry men. And incel, she used like the word incel, angry. Basically, she's talking about their stereotype of like what angry young white guys are like. And she said her specific words were, we need to stop raising boys to be boys. And I was like, wow, this is mess. And so the whole message they're pushing there is nothing about the end of slavery. The day is not even based on the end of slavery. The day is based on when the last slaves found out that they were already free. And these are slaves who were just chilling. Like, it didn't make much of a difference. They're like, oh, damn, now I got to go find another job. I got to go find somewhere to live. What the? I had a nice place. I had a nice gig here. Hold on. What? We're going to scroll down and chat. What's up? Throw the knife. I mean, can we just let people live no matter how you live as long as it's legal? I don't understand the extreme hate on both sides. I don't hate anybody. Throw the knife. I'm not being hateful. I'm just telling the truth. It may seem like hateful, but also I'm not libertarian like that. I'm pretty authoritarian. I'm actually not even really a conservative, guys. I'm actually a theocratic Christian. I'm a little more authoritarian than a conservative, and I'm a little more capitalist than a conservative. They're a little more left and a little more south than me on the political compass. I'm actually I'm more extreme than most conservatives you meet. But can we just let people live no matter how you live as long as it's legal? I mean that's a very libertarian, view of things, and that's okay that you have that view. I don't agree. I think we need laws. I think we need authority, and I think people need to have a regimen or a belief system or some sort of structure to live by. And when people don't abide by that, they need to be cast out into the wilderness. That's what I think. That doesn't mean I hate them. That's actually love. That's actually tough love, Get right or get gone. So, but yeah, I understand that libertarian view. Whoa, Nugget, I'm by myself and literally has nothing to do with you. Okay. What Nugget Man say? Smashly, yikes. What's up, Smashly? I think maybe this might be your first time in here. I say live and let live, says LJ Fox. See, some of the people will agree with you in here. Throw the knife. We have a lot of libertarian people in here, which and I understand that worldview, but you can't say I'm libertarian and then I want pot legalized, because when the government legalizes pot, that means they're doing it so they can make more money off of it, which I know this has nothing to do with anything we're talking about. It's just an example, but like when you legalize a drug because you're libertarian and you don't want to have laws, all you're doing is giving the government money to dumb down the population more. They're going to feed us drugs now. And now everybody's going to say, oh, you could take psilocybin for depression or ketamine for depression, when, 10 years ago they were talking about coke for depression and weed for depression. Now they're talking about psilocybin and ketamine. They're just dumbing us down, guys. They're drugging us out. They're demoralizing us. They're dumbing us down. And then they're going to take the guns. So they're going to make you weak, immoral, and then you're going to have no way to protect yourself. It's all part of the plan. So that's why I'm not with the libertarian stuff. I think we got to put the clamp down in this piece. I think they need to make me king, and we'll see what's up. It ain't going to be nice. You're going to be banished to the wilderness, which is fine. The people who like to live that way are going to enjoy the wilderness. I'm going to own the wilderness, though. But they're going to like the wilderness because they can do whatever they want out there, and I don't have to worry about them. But it will be my land. This is my utopia. Welcome. Anyway, and welcome also Throw the Knife for stopping by. I didn't see what Nugget Man said that so-called homosexuality is legal, but it doesn't make it okay. Right. And you know, I don't know if it should be legal. Those people would be living in the wilderness in my world, but just saying. But you're right, Nugget Man. It's legal. But yeah, slavery used to be legal, and that's the thing they always say. Like, abortion's legal. Murdering babies is legal. So legality has nothing to do with morality. Morality is person to person, says Kajit Cook. What's up, Kajit Cook? Nice to see you. Never seen you in the chat before. Society is different wherever you go, and morality is rather a personal perspective based around your culture, where you're from, etc. I totally disagree with that, Kajit. I totally disagree with that. Morality is based on God. If you don't know God, you can't have morality. If you don't have a God, a higher power, if you believe like imminent evolution and we're just all results of evolutionary biology and 3-pound fizzling meat brains, then you can't have morals, because you can't say if just because one culture says murdering and eating people is okay and another culture says that it's not okay. So it's just, you know, in their culture, it's morally okay. No, you can't eat people. No. I don't care what culture you're from. I don't care what Satan you worship. You can't eat people. Bottom line. You can't, do it in the duty. You can't do it. Sorry. It's gross. It's not moral. I don't care what culture you're from. I don't care what you believe in. There's certain things you don't do. You can't kill babies. You can't murder children. Sorry about it. You can't be a PDF file. Nope. I don't care if your culture allows you to have sex with 9-year-olds like Muhammad and have 20 wives and they're all under 10 years old, but you wait until they're 9 to have conception or whatever. I don't care what culture that is. That's wrong. And that's because I have God as my basis of morality. They don't have anything for their basis of morality. Morality is more of your own thoughts on the world. Yeah, again, I disagree with that. That's I believe in objective morality, and it's based on God. But that's fine that you believe different, because again, I'm happy that we have some differing opinions in here tonight. That's cool. Throw the knife. What's immoral about love between consenting adults, said Throw the Knife. Are you talking about sodomy? Is that what you're talking about, Throw the Knife? Love between consenting adults. I think you're talking about sodomy. That's not love. Butt sex is not love. Sorry, Throw the Knife. Kajit Cook, some parents biologically can't have kids, yet make wonderful parents. Some parents biologically can't have kids, yet make wonderful parents. Are you talking about parents who adopt? Nugget Man must have said something dirty. Nugget Man retracted his own message. Kajit Cook, here we go. We got a moral relativist. That's what the word I was looking for, Nugget Man. Moral relativity. Yes. I was trying to think of that word. Thank you, Nugget Man. To expand my horizons and learn as a human. 0-0 Bolts. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Reno fans watching the Bolts game. But yeah, let's go back to, I'm glad we're getting some interaction in chat. And guys, again, the mods don't ban people, don't time people out, don't erase their messages, even if you totally disagree with it, unless they just, if I tell you to, if they just start getting lewd and just getting raunchy and calling me a bunch of mean names or something, which even then I'm not really going to care too much, but certain things I'll let you know to time them out or something like that. But Throw the Knife and Kajit Cook seem awesome. So I definitely like some of this differing opinions in the chat. That's cool. He's not gay. He's bi. He just sucks man parts. What? What are you talking about, bro? Yo, chat is on one tonight to expand the horizons and learn. 0-0 Bolts. Yep. 12 minutes into the first. 0-0. Let's get it. Let's get it, Lightning. Come on. They gotta win this one, Todd. They gotta win this one, because if they don't, they gotta win 4 straight. That ain't gonna happen. Cash me outside. No canceling. Yeah. We can't be like the left and be blocking people and banning people and stuff like that. The Get says only God has the right to assign right and wrong. Our morality come from God, just as our rights come from God. We aren't God, and we aren't trying to be Him when we alter/twist His divine law. Yeah, facts. JS can roll with a diverse and rowdy crowd. Love it. Yeah, thank you, LJ Fox. Yeah, that's definitely facts that gets. And I know people have different worldviews. I just think they're wrong. Without God, there is no morality. Facts. And I've seen the greatest minds, the Sam, what's his name? Now I can't remember his name all of a sudden, but the Dawkins, the Hitchens, the Sam, whatever his name is, debating other great minds about this stuff. And I don't know. They say the same thing, the moral relativism, and I don't believe it. Because one culture says it's okay to eat people, and another culture says it's not. So if I go live in that culture, I can just start eating people? No, that's dumb. Come on. But let's get back, finish up this Juneteenth stuff and all this bunch of new stuff today, and then we'll get Todd calling up before this lightning game gets too intense, and then he won't want to talk. All right, so let's just look at some of the great things that have happened on Juneteenth. At least 8 killed. This is from last year. This is from 2021. 8 killed at one of the Juneteenth events. Then we got 1 killed. This is from 2 years ago. And this is also from last year. 1 killed, 4 wounded in warrant shootings. So it seems like a lot of these Juneteenth events aren't ending too well. Who would have thunk it? I don't know. But we're going to move on. We're going to move on past the Juneteenth Father's Day story. Final words on that is, this Juneteenth mess, it's just a dumb Marxist holiday. It's to make money for radical Marxist organizations and push agendas about diversity and multiculturalism and equity, which all sound really nice, but they're totally Marxist and they're meant to destroy America. They're trying to push, sexuality and the LGBTQ agenda at these Juneteenth parades and these events. They talk bad about men. They talk bad about straight people. So pretty much you're not accepted unless you're a minority, and it's just a mess. And honestly, I wonder what's going to happen when white people become the minority. Do we get to pull all these cards, guys? Are we finally going to get a federal holiday for White History Month when we become the minority? Because it's happening fast. Without getting too deep into that theory, that GR theory, without getting too deep into that, because that's a sensitive one right now. We're going to be the minority soon. I think under 16-year-olds, white people are already the minority. So all I'm saying is I want my dang reparations. When we become the minority, I want reparations. It's starting to heat up in here, guys. It's starting to get hot in this room. Next on the list, we're going to talk about we're going to talk about Republican candidate Myra Flores. Yeah. Elon Musk, and we got to talk about Daddy Elon, potential Antichrist candidate Elon Musk, said that he just voted Republican for the first time and predicted that there would be a massive red wave in 2022. He voted for Republican Myra Flores, who won the special election for Texas's 34th congressional district. And this is Myra Flores. She beat this guy. And apparently in that district down in South Texas, it's been blue for a long time. And this is a special election, so she has to go again in November to try to win again. But Republican Myra Flores prevailed Tuesday in a special election for an open congressional seat in South Texas, marking a major breakthrough for Republicans eager to blaze new inroads in the historical blue region. She beat Dan Sanchez, the leading Democrat, outright in the closely watched race, and will be the first Mexican-born congresswoman. She will get to serve only in January, but Republicans hailed at her, shot at momentum in Texas South. Yeah. So I don't like that we're doing the same thing the left is doing. First Mexican woman, the first Mexican-born congresswoman, or the first black lesbian press secretary, or the first in Utah currently we have the first gay senator, openly gay senator. I'll play his campaign thing later tonight. It's pretty funny. He's a joke. Derek Kitchener. But anyway, we're doing the same thing they're doing, and I understand they're trying to make a big tent conservative party, a big tent Republican party where we're accepting and we got to be nice and accepting of everybody. But I'm not with it. I'm not with, it's like she wouldn't have been voted in if she was a white man. She wouldn't have beaten this guy. But since this is a brown woman and she said some conservative stuff, she got voted for. You know, is it the lesser of two evils? I don't know. Only time will tell. We'll have to see. But, you know, I see the same thing here. I see a weak Hispanic man, you know, a female here and a Hispanic female here. Either way, I wouldn't vote for either of them. But let's watch a clip I got. I got a clip of Myra Flores. Just to, you know, she seems kind of based. We'll have to see. I'm not, you know, I'm just my first what's it called?
Well, you know, I was blessed to come here to the United States legally when I was 6 years old, and I want that experience for all
It's
children.
Myra Flores. Let's watch
I
this.
don't want any child to have to go through such dangerous journey, so I'll never understand why the Democrat Party continues to
Turn up the
encourage
AC, Josh,
with
sweating.
their policies.
I know, we gotta-
immigration, knowing what they're going to go through.
Oh, sorry, guys, it's
And
quiet.
I want to focus on legal immigration and improve the process where they don't have to go through that journey. And look, we don't have to hear it in TV about the border crisis. It's happening here right behind our backyard. So it's very real to us.
She got an eye twitch.
Child trafficking is very real to us. And children are innocent no
Looks
matter
like-
where they're from. And they should be our priority. I feel like the Democrat Party has walked away.
Rusky Bear said, looks like Pocahontas versus the Mexican Fat Albert. Oh, man. That's a couple weight classes of difference. Kind of white. Yeah, she just look a little swarthy. She's just looking a little swarthy. Oh, it's swarthy boy summer, guys. Look at this. I got the same skin color as dang Myra Flores in the summertime. The Getz, nice to meet you. Yeah, LJ Fox, the Getz comes up in here frequently. The Getz, maybe you should check out the JLP chat someday. Check out JLP show in the morning. I don't know if you'd like it, but get these commies out of my country, said Lord Luca Music. Volvo should not be involved in politics. What? LG and Cat, two hot blondes. We got hot blondies in here. Nice. What up, girls? She's a clone glitching out. You guys see that? Her eye keeps freaking twitching out.
From the Hispanic community, they've gone so far left, and they don't represent our values. People always ask me, Myra, how can you be a Republican whenever you were born in Mexico? And that
Why
clearly
wouldn't you
shows
be?
me that they know nothing about our culture. I was
Facts.
raised with strong conservative values.
Yeah,
We're
facts.
all about faith and family
Family,
and hard work.
yep.
That's who we are.
Yep.
So our values do really align with the Republican Party, but I do feel that
She's right about that. It's the same thing with black people and Hispanics and Asians. When they come here from other countries, they have these values. The problem is they often don't speak English very well, and their kids go to American schools, and English is their, like, they know English just as well as they know Spanish, right? But everything that they're learning in school and elementary school and high school, they can't have these conversations about what their parents are teaching them with their parents because their parents speak a different language and they don't want to interpret it all. And so they just pick up everything from these teachers. So then the second generation is a mess of liberals because they get shown and taught through schools that the Democrats are the party of the minority, which is untrue. I mean, I guess they used to be the party of the workers' party, the communist party. Democrat is just communist light. And, you know, they get brainwashed and they don't have their parents' guidance because they learn English and they talk more English than they do their parents' native tongue. Which is probably the parents' fault. The parents should, you know, if you're going to have your kid learning and, Colorado scored, Todd. Colorado scored. If you're going to have your kid in an American school, you need to be learning English right along with them. Press 2 to talk to a representative.
you know, for a long time prior to 2020, no one was really paying attention to the Hispanic community, and I'm grateful.
Nobody
that
knew who she
finally
was before 2 weeks
Republican
ago.
Party is investing in the Hispanic community because we are the future. But the Democrat Party has completely abandoned us and taken us for granted.
So my thing is, like, I'm real cautious of grifters. I'm always trying to sniff out the grifters because where'd this lady come from? I never heard of her until 2 weeks ago. And, you know, it's almost like she's reading a script. And I heard another interview with her where she was definitely trying to sound whiter. I'm told it's here. I couldn't find it, but she was speaking much more trying to not have that Hispanic twang on her words. And, and I don't know, maybe that's what the eye twitch is. She's trying to read a script and she's kind of twitching out because she's lying and not saying what she truly believes. I don't know. What are we all pushing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 for? She's clone glitching out. I love JLP. Oh, you know JLP the Gets. Have I seen you in there before? I thought. Oh, interesting. Max Headroom. Oh, the Max Headroom incident. Well, maybe we'll get into that one day. Why did you bring that up? That's crazy that you just brought that up. Because the other day, I was watching a Windy Goon video, Lord Colin B, and he talked about the Max Headroom incident, and I was like, we'll have to look into that on the show one day because that was pretty cool. And then you brought it up just now, Lord Colin B. That's wild. You are talking about the AOC looking for my horse paste. Hunter Avalon is a grifter. Yeah, definitely. She is muddying the water of white. I mean, I don't think women or minorities should be in office. I think it should be white men in our politics. But that's just me. That's just me, guys. I don't hate her. I don't hate anybody else. I just, you got to assimilate. We got to keep it the way it is. There's a reason we were built into a great nation. We need to keep it that way. It's because the founding fathers. We didn't have no founding mothers. We didn't have no founding brothers. We had the founding fathers. So, that's what I'm trying to conserve, y'all. That's what I'm trying to conserve. Oh, 1-1. They tied it back up. 5 minutes left in the first. 1-1. Tyrone Smith said based. Max Rum was never solved, right? No, it was. Well, I think they did find an apartment that had a whole bunch of computer equipment and stuff, but they never. I don't know if they ever caught the people. But yeah, so that's the Myra Flores stuff. Last but not least, we got a few more things we're going to talk about. Let's check this clip out.
From the air, the scope of the damage becomes clear.
So this is
Chocolate
the
brown
Yellowstone.
water still flowing through homes, ranches, businesses, and farmland.
This is the Yellowstone
Floodwater
flooding.
Is now reaching Billings, Montana's largest city. After forcing the evacuation of thousands from Yellowstone National Park.
Let's go Thrashers, LOL. Thrashers.
As boulders tumble
We just
down
gave birth
mountains.
to you. It's okay, LOL.
Extreme flooding threatens
Oh,
to
sorry, guys, I'm
alter
on the wrong,
spectacular scenery of Yellowstone.
Sorry, guys.
National treasure known for.
I had the wrong thing pulled up. Sorry, guys. Do you want to? You could hear it, but let's just.
Brown water still flowing
Just
through
clip through
homes,
it.
ranches, businesses,
LJ
and farmlands.
Fox got me with that one.
Floodwaters now reaching Billings, Montana's largest city.
Look, LJ Fox, all you did was bake the bread. All you did was bake the bread. I'm messing up. All you did was bake the bread. We had to put the loaf in there.
After forcing the evacuation of thousands from Yellowstone National Park.
Oh, it's getting hot. I might have to turn my fan on. Look at them rocks.
As boulders
That part's
tumble
crazy.
down mountains. Extreme flooding threatening to
Yeah,
alter the
Lord Colin B, you're in
spectacular
Montana.
scenery of
Reach
Yellowstone.
Billings.
A national treasure known for its geysers, mountain
Geysers.
meadows, and majestic animal species. Supervisors say it's still too
forgetting
early
to
to
record
assess
again.
the damage to infrastructure.
That's all right,
But
we'll
this
not
year's
record this.
tourist season will be severely impacted. While northern entrances are expected to remain closed all summer, it's hoped the southern loop
I saw
section
Colin
of the
B
park,
by the
which
geysers.
includes
Yeah, he was
Old
chilling over there.
Faithful, could reopen within
Yep,
weeks.
yep. 1-1. Tied it up. All right, so we got the Yellowstone flooding, which is causing all kinds of problems for, the tourist business, the animals out there. And then meanwhile,
Graphic
not
video
far away
posted on
in
the internet
Kansas,
shows hundreds of
we've
dead
got this
cattle.
going on.
A feed yard consultant told CBS affiliate KWCH that
So we're
the
gonna
video
listen.
was taken at a lot in southwest Kansas.
Maybe
He
we'll
says
speculate
many
a little
feed
bit.
yards in the area have had cattle die from
I saw
extreme
Colin B
heat.
riding a buffalo out there. Yo, who's this lady?
Of June
This lady don't know nothing about cows. I don't care if you went to college for veterinary.
A brutal combination of soaring temperature,
She ain't never heard of no cow.
and little wind has been deadly.
What happened was the perfect.
I'm just kidding. I don't know that. She looked like maybe she's expert.
Created some high humidity.
This guy looks, neither of these people look like ranch hands.
Saturday
neither of these people looking like Lord Colin B in this piece. These guys looking soft.
Had some extreme temperatures that cattle were not acclimated to.
Many cattle had still not shed their winter coats when the heat wave struck.
Keeping the fridge open. Look at them all. Look at them all. So many. What's up? Got your six? Got your sixes in here? All right, guys. So we got flooding in Yellowstone, screwing up the tourist business. People who have had reservations for a year out are basically just screwed now. And meanwhile, not even far away. So we got rampant flooding, more than in decades. And then we've got in Kansas, we've got this, which at first everybody was saying, oh, these people are wrong. It can't possibly be a heat wave. But it turns out maybe that's not true. Maybe it actually happens more frequently than we know. At first, I heard 2,000 cows, and then I heard as high as 10,000 cows. But listening to Brandon Tatum, I heard that they slaughter 73,000 a day. So they really only lost a small percentage of a day's work, which, it sounds like a lot to us. But these ranchers, it's, even if it was 10,000, that's less than a seventh of a day's product. You can afford to take a loss like that for one day. But like they said, the heat came in and then the humidity, and they didn't lose their winter clothes yet. They were in a feeding pen, I've heard, where they weren't supposed to be, where there weren't trees and water for them to get to. Tampa Bay scored. Let's go, boys. Let's get it. Let's get it. Bolts, let's go. 2-1. Ray, that's cold-blooded. Poor cows tortured to death from Hake's music. How did cows die in Kansas and not Texas due to heat? Right, and that's, when it first happened, a lot of people were coming out saying, this doesn't make any sense. Like, the story they're telling us doesn't make any sense. Ranchers were saying this. Now a lot of those same people are going back and saying, actually, it turns out it is more common. Now, I don't know if they're going back on their speculations because maybe somebody got to them and said, hey, you can't be talking about this. Because, if we really want to go out there and speculate, we could talk about cloud seeding technology and Bill Gates, making hurricanes off the coast of Florida constantly. We can talk about companies that will literally, you can pay them to make sure it doesn't rain at your wedding. They use cloud seeding technology, which has been around forever. We've talked about it. We haven't done a deep dive into cloud seeding technology, and we're not going to do it today. But I can tell you the Chinese openly admit to having it. Bill Gates definitely has it and uses it. The Nazis were the first ones to use it. So it's not some crazy thing. It is a thing that is possible. And if you understand the clouds are just water vapor, and it's really not that hard to imagine what they could do to dissipate clouds or bring in clouds, change wind currents, things like this, which will disrupt the climate. But of course, everybody's going to go towards the climate change stuff. I have this little graph here. It's from a meme. That I saw a long time ago. I don't know how accurate it is, guys. So, you got to take it with a grain of salt. But it's basically a graph of the climate since, 2200 BC. We go warm. We have a sudden cool down, nomadic time, era of the Great Migration. Look, this is when the Hebrews exodus from Egypt. It was very warm, the hottest ever. And these guys crossed a desert in Egypt. And they were all right. They were all right. But what you seem to see here, is it almost is mirror reflections. It almost is balance, We go up and up, and then down and up, and down and up. Not so high as last time, a little higher than this time, and then down really far, but we had to up really far here, equidistant away. Now we have a little thing here, which is kind of crazy. Jamestown founded SE Virginia, Vesuvius, Italy. See, I don't know what all this stuff is. major U.S. drought, cold winter. So right around here is the time 1991, where 1607, 1991. It's odd that they right around here would be 1851, 1883, 1982. So somewhere between here and here is World War II. And the Nazis get their cloud seeding technology. And then we start seeing things going crazy. Almost like a manufactured global warming type of thing. So, just something fun to look at. Just something fun to look at. Just checking it out. I don't know. Just a little speculation. But, yeah, so the cows dying. On the plus side, those cows cannot be used for human food because they're already in rigor, and they're bloated. They can't be eaten, but they can be used. They'll be put into dog food, from what I've heard. So it's not a total loss. But I definitely sense something nefarious, or at least the fact that they're showing. If it's not that uncommon of an occurrence, then the reason they're showing it to us and putting it all over the news is a nefarious reason. So, they're trying to push their agenda, their global warming agenda. They're trying to scare people. As Primetime 99 would say, the trauma-based mind control. They're trying to keep us afraid and keep us worrying about things. So they show us a flood in Yellowstone, and then they show us dead cows from a heat wave in Kansas. And everybody's like, oh my God, global warming. Who cares about these gas prices? We all need to get electric cars to save the global warming, save the environment. Oh, yay. And meanwhile, we're crashing our power grid. So, get ready, boys. Get ready. That's all I can tell you is to prep. Or the cattle thing is much more nefarious, and it actually is somebody, like a certain person who has cloud seeding technology and is buying up all the farmland and wants us to eat bug bars. Maybe they had something to do with it. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. Let's catch up with chat, and then we got a few more things, and I'm gonna let my boy hit me up. How long we been streaming for? Yeah, we're about to have Todd call in. Did they just score again? Look up HARP technology. Remind me another day. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. It sounds familiar. It's called HARP. Oh, is that the cloud seeding technology? Okay, one day we'll do a deep dive, and I will look that up. Those cows napping, said Lord Luca. Breda ranchers need to call Colin. Facts, Lord Luca. Music. Yo, everybody check out Lord Luca Music's channel. Subscribe to his channel. Check out his streams. Great talks with the chats and music playing. All the good stuff. Got your six. How you doing tonight, my friend? Just a little update on something we saw. Tar Baby Yoda asked me about this last week, and I didn't have. It had happened that morning, Monday morning, and I didn't have anything about it. But basically, that Patriot group that came out of the U-Haul, they have the mugshots. So these are all the guys. Apparently, like 6 of them came from Utah, a handful of them came from Colorado, some of them came from Idaho. All like the flyover states, like where I live in my area. Not the Midwest, but what do we call it? Is it the Midwest? Like Montana, Idaho, Kansas, all these places. These are the guys. Again, my big issue with this is when they arrested them, I think the first thing they would have done is taken all the masks off and put them on blast on the media. The media would have eaten this up. They wanted to see their face, but instead, all these guys who have guns, they're planning to go riot. They're making all these dangerous plans. They just get down on their knees and they just get mosey on away by the cops, and they all keep their masks on. The cops don't, there's no resistance. It's peaceful and nice, and they get put in the thing. And then a week later, we get all these pictures of random white guys. So I don't know. I don't know what if I believe this. If this is even them, maybe it is. Who knows? And they're from different states. Organized in Texas. We got guys from Utah, Idaho, Iowa, Kansas, Montana. So just wanted to, show you guys that, talk about that. I think they're all feds, honestly, but that's just my opinion. I don't even know if these pictures are real, if these are just random mugshots they found, because I think they would have taken their masks off and put them on blast that day. And then last but not least, we've got some interesting protests going around. Not protests, just some fun things, just some fun quick stories. This Thousand Oaks pet shop defends controversial screening questions. So basically, this is an animal adoption clinic place. A Thousand Oaks pet shop's social media pages have been inundated with angry comments after adding an unusual question to its adoption interview process. Where do you stand on gun control? I would never go to this store again. Basically, if you support the Second Amendment and gives them the right to buy assault weapons, if your beliefs are not in line with ours, we will not adopt a pet to you. So you can't get a puppy if you have a gun at this pet shop. What a mess. That's such a joke. And then last but not least, and then we'll play a song, and then we'll have my boy Todd jump up in here. We got this girl. You guys know about this girl? It's a TikTok star. Feds, smells fishy. Agree with you guys. They white, said Broski Bear. I'm going to just let you guys take a look at this picture. So this is a TikTok star. This is a TikToker who went to a ranch. Was it in Texas? Experience was repugnant after being denied access to riding a horse for weighing over 240 pounds. Bader said she was laughed at by somebody working at the ranch. And the employee even posted a TikTok video stating, when you're not a fat bitch, you can ride at Deep Hollow Ranch. Yo, he TikToked the TikTok star at the dang ranch. She was going to be breaking these dang horses' back. Obesity, defined of, I really don't care about that. Okay, it's telling me all about obesity and the CDC, what the CD has to say about 41.9% of all Americans are obese. We talked about the imaginary food crisis last week and the GMO food addiction theory and how, they're just feeding us a bunch of crap constantly. Everything's in a can. Everything's in a little pouch. High sugar content, high carb content, nothing good for you. And basically just making us into fat, high, stoned, lethargic, defenseless, weak, sexual deviant monsters. But this girl, she was going to break the dang horse's back. She was trying to broke back them mountains on them horses, dog. Yo, she big even for Montana standards, said Lord. Lord Calm B, tell me, be honest, dude. Would you let her ride one of your horses? I think a horse could handle her. They might have been being kind of mean. What you think? Data's running out, but what's up, D Melkin? How you doing? There are pro men athletes that weigh 240 pounds. Yeah. The horse would have suffered and died. Yo, horse, you can suffer and die. No clue who she is, LJ Fox said. Same here. I have no idea who she is. But she got that sparkly blouse. That's what's up, Lord Luke and Music Facts. She's got the sparkly blouse. That's not a woman, said Broski Bear. Yeah, she's trying to break all the horses back. And she got that little cleavage action. Dang. If she lost some weight, she might be cute. I'm not into the thicky thick. I'm not into the thicky thick horse breaking chick. Why are you and big girls wearing the same shirt? Oh man, he got me. That's not a woman. That's one of the Golick brothers. I carried and birthed 3 children in 5 years and have never got close to 240. Awesome, the gets. See, you ain't gonna be getting denied your horse riding rights at the ranch. It's her fault. It's her fault. It's nobody else's fault. But that's it for the first segment, guys. I'm going to play a song and then open up Discord, get all that stuff going while this song plays. Todd, where you at? Reno fam, you in the chat? I'm going to delete. When are we going to talk about that? Oh, actually, Todd, open up Discord. Get ready to call me up. And let's play this clip. This is the last thing. This is in Oklahoma. I'm not going to tell you guys what he's protesting, but he's protesting something. He's free climbing the highest building in Oklahoma, the Devon Tower. He basically goes 800 feet up it. This is wild. No ropes. My boy out there climbing that piece.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chip Rooster here with WGN
Chip
News
Rooster.
Now. You're watching live video. We just got this signal up. This is coming from Oklahoma City, where a man is scaling the city's tallest tower. That is the Devon Energy Center, also known as the Devon Tower, a 50-story corporate skyscraper in downtown Oklahoma City, tallest building in the city and in
Peter
the
Parker,
state.
yes.
And it clocks in at 746 feet in height. At least that's where the top floor is. The roof itself is at
He's protesting abortion bans, right?
feet,
You got it,
and
LJ
you can
Fox.
see
LJ
that
Fox
there
already
are
knows.
people out there on the roof
No,
essentially
he's-
waiting for
he's
this person to
pro-life.
get up there. We've been listening in a little.
Maybe I read it wrong. I'm pretty sure he's pro-life, LJ Fox. He's not. Man, now you got me wanting to bring up the article.
For rappelling in that case, and of course there are a number of crews, specifically safety equipment involved. As we can see on the video here, this live picture, this is a man that is climbing, free climbing as it's called, so there's no equipment. He's got his chalk bag, which is a standard piece of equipment for rock
they're
climbers.
calling him the pro-life
But,
Spider-Man,
on the
LJ
roof,
Fox.
so he was
gathering. He was not
as
protesting
the helicopter
abortion
pans around and
bans.
spins around from the
He was
side. If
protesting
they pan
abortion.
back up, you'll see a
He's
number of
pro-life.
emergency officials who are gathering up there and looking like
I
they'll
just
be
looked
starting
it-
to
looked it up.
flee down. Man scaling.
So he gets up to there
tallest
where
tower in the city, tallest tower in the state,
where
Devon
the
Energy Center.
the crew is, and he's like, "Nah, guys, I got to keep going to the top."
Yep.
Sure,
He's going to
JS in
climb all the
Oklahoma,
way to
they
the
ruled
highest
all
point of
abortion
this tower.
illegal, and that's what he's protesting. As
And
I
the first
recall.
responders are not doing anything to stop him. It does appear they're set up though just on the other side of the peak. From what our helicopter pilot was describing, I think he was accurate there that it is essentially a slide at that point. So
well, yeah, I don't know why, unless it's just an ego thing. But there's nothing. I guess he could go to the top and then climb back down to where they're at, just for,
Anti-abortion.
when he's in jail, he can talk about it. So
Yeah, it's our baby. Yeah, he's
Not real sure.
anti-abortion.
And that helicopter pilot we have no communication with, as this is our sister station out there in
Now the
Oklahoma
only
City.
the
They're
only
ones
thing that I
talking in,
don't
so we're
like.
simply-
Check this out. He gets to here, then he climbs onto the glass like he's thinking about sliding down, and then he probably figures out it's way too hot, which is I could imagine it's super hot. But then he doesn't go the rest of the way. He's still got a little more way to go up here, and he doesn't do it, which I was kind of sad about.
eavesdropping in on whatever conversation he may be
Oh, you're
having,
calling me?
whether it is with the folks
Hold
at
on,
the
try it
station
again.
trying to just work
either
out.
that, or we hope he doesn't have. Just hope he doesn't have something else in mind when he gets up.
I could imagine it's super hot.
Hola.
Certainly
you gotta
not
turn
something
the
that
the
would
rest
show.
of the day. He's still got
That is to happen.
a little
Looks
more
like
way
he's-
to go
he's
up
tall.
here.
You gotta
What's up,
turn me
dude?
down. What's up?
I turned off my Safari.
Okay.
2-1, baby.
2-1. Hold on, guys. Let me just give me 1 second.
My wife's vacuuming.
Your wife's vacuuming? She waited till
Yeah.
right now to vacuum? What the?
No, she's an amazing wife, dude. Don't even hate. Here, say hi to my wife.
Hola, wife.
Hi.
It's
Hi.
Angie. I grew up with this kid.
Yeah.
I grew up with this kid.
Hi.
She's like, get me out of here.
Yeah, I want to be out of here. Bring that screen back up. Let's go.
Hold on.
I might be back and forth, folks, but
Hold on 1
I
second.
haven't had enough to stream yet.
They can't see
Now-
you. Oh, you want to
Now
screen
we're gonna-
share?
Yes. You want me to screen share?
No, hold on.
I went to Sports Surge and I could not pull up the game, or I'd be watching it. This. Okay, here we go.
Talking perhaps
everybody
with
see
the
me?
first responders yet again.
No,
Oh,
they can
okay.
see.
Climbing over, there is no grip on that other side, as we can see.
So they can
across
climb-
the way. It is like one big slide down.
I can't see. I wish I could see the YouTube chat. Like,
descends
why does not
to those
YouTube
first
have like a
responders at
live
this
stream where you're together on
Like he's
YouTube?
almost there. They're
What
ready
is
to
it?
grab him.
This guy
climbing a
scaled 746-foot tall building in protest of abortion. You should see the
Police
video.
officer
Rewind,
walks forward immediately
rewind a little bit.
and puts cuffs
This
on
guy's
that man.
insane.
Rewind a little bit.
some mind
A little
to
bit.
gel, he can talk.
Yes.
The tallest tower in the city, tallest tower in the state that is
That's
climbing
not okay.
free
What?
climate, as it's called. So there's
Okay.
no equipment. He's
I got you,
his
brother.
chalk bag, which is a standard piece of equipment for rock
Nugget
climbers.
Man, Tar Baby
But,
Yoda.
on the roof, that group gathering.
All right, that's enough of that.
I don't know how to see you.
Now I'm going to put you over here. Oh. Well, this is not the guest. This is Todd's wife. Now you're on the
Yeah.
stream.
Oh, okay. Am I actually on the main screen?
Yep, they're looking at you right now.
Okay. So, what is this? Where am I?
I don't get it.
In YouTube?
Yep, you're on YouTube. Hold on one second. He white. Broski Bear said he white. All right. Well, Jackie, I thought I was going to be talking to Todd, but have you seen Buzz Lightyear yet with your children?
No, I want to.
It did horrible in the box office.
Did it? Todd said there was like a scene that people didn't like.
Yeah, it's banned by the United Arab Emirates, so it's banned in all the Middle Eastern countries. It's banned in China because it's got a lesbian kiss.
That's what he said.
I don't think it's like make out. I think they just like peck each other. But it's doing not too well. What about Jurassic Park?
I didn't like that.
You didn't?
No.
I've heard it was
We
too
went to
slow.
watch it. It was like boring.
Lord Luca Music said hi, Todd's wife.
Hi. See any chat? Like, what do you see? Who's there? I can't see it, but it's fine. It doesn't matter.
Bunch of people. He could like pull it up on his phone or something. Where's he at? Both of you should get on here.
He's walking his our neighbor home.
He's walking your neighbor home?
Yeah, he's like 85.
What?
He's crazy. He drinks like a fish. He like hit himself in the arm the other day when he was in his own garage and like we
shot
saw
himself in the arm?
No, he hit himself because he like gets so extra. He like wobbles around.
Yeah, he told her like was
And
like,
then
ready
yeah,
to like assault you.
yeah,
Probably.
he's like an assaulter.
When he got back.
It's not okay. All right, get back on.
He's like 80,000 years old, and it's like, what do you do? Punch an old man in the face and go to jail for 10 years?
We've got some ladies in the chat saying hi to your wife.
Okay.
They're saying
Yeah,
hi,
well-
girly.
Hola. How do I?
If you want to see chat, you're gonna have to pull the stream up on your phone and turn the volume down on it.
It's Fucktard Adventures.
And it's gonna be a hey, language. Remember, we talked about this.
Oh, okay.
Fargtard.
Fricktard.
All right. He calls the show, then leaves to walk a neighbor home. Something's not right here. Facts.
Yeah, I walked an 80-year-old man home. He brought me a bottle of Grand Patron, and I was like,
My guest.
all right.
My first guest. My first guest on the show is walking his neighbor home in the middle, in the beginning of the call.
Watching the Bolts game, so I'll be like screaming, what?
Am I
Dude,
still?
we're so delayed right now. This is not all right.
Well, yeah, but you can just open it on your phone, turn the volume down, and then you can just watch chat on your phone. Because I'm seeing chat kind of delayed too. So that's just the way it goes.
Dude, on this, like, it's 2022. This is social injustice.
Raymond said, fuck, man, this is a children's show. Yeah, we got to keep the F-bombs to a minimum. What's up, Josh Johnson? You know Josh Johnson, Todd?
So delayed. I looked down like 3 minutes ago.
He went to school with us. So me and Todd went to school together in middle school.
We'll do this.
Ugh.
Josh, do you hear me right now?
Yes, I hear
Put
you
a
fine.
thumbs up right now. I feel like I'm very delayed.
I hear you. You're not delayed. I hear you fine.
All right. When I say 1, 2, you say 3. 1, 2.
3.
Do they hear me on YouTube?
Yep.
All right.
The stream that you're watching on your phone is going to be delayed, but that's just so you can see the chat.
Oh, yeah, I want to see the chat.
And then if for like the meme stuff,
My screen screen right now, and I'm looking like I'm very slow, so I'm like kind of getting confused. So I'm gonna do this.
Oh, it's because I was sharing my screen. Here, I stopped sharing my screen.
There we go. All right, so people can see me now.
Yeah, 16 people watching, only 9 likes. What the?
Yeah, what? Come on, dude. Let me get like 8 more likes. Come on.
We need to get that ratio looking right.
7, actually. 9 and 7 is 16. No.
So what are we gonna talk about? How about Fauci got COVID and
Fauci got COVID after wearing a mask and being vaccinated 7 times.
Yes, and kids have been green lighted under 5. They've green lighted kids under 5, 6 months to 5 years old getting vaccinated. So, and Biden's trying to do an executive order to force it on newborns. What you think of that?
So check it out. I disagree, and I think it's ironic because after it's an mRNA vaccine. RNA is a piece of DNA. You got DNA and RNA.
Ribonucleic acid.
There you go. It's like tryptamine. Whatever.
No, that's something different.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. Was it dimethyltryptamine or something? But no, the thing is, I lost a friend basically by giving him just my opinion on his kid got a vaccine at, how old is Xander? 4. No, he's 4. He's 4 years old, almost 5. Yeah. He caught COVID, has asthma, has had like 4 shots, and he tested positive for COVID. So they're like, you know what? Let's just. Yeah. How is that going to work? It's a virus, brother.
Yeah, it's a mess.
I had the flu shot once in my life and have known of so many people that caught the flu. I caught it one time.
Yeah, and I think it's a lot more like nefarious than that. I think it's like it's something bad. Well, we got to be careful what we say here on YouTube. I'm not a medical expert.
Okay, so I didn't wash my mouth because I've been Grand Patron from the 80-year-old man.
Yeah.
So no, the bottom line is, here it is. I disagree with that. I disagree with giving your kids a vaccine because it didn't affect children.
Right. The virus.
And they closed schools down, and I hate to say this, but my daughter, who's going into 3rd grade, is very phonically and
challenged. Phonically challenged.
Yes, can't spell really well.
Oh,
because she missed so much.
You gotta be careful how you say it because she's in the room. But
no, she's not right there. That's actually her friend, but that's the truth, and she should know that she got screwed over by the government.
Yeah,
for a virus.
When they were in school, did they have to wear masks?
Yes.
I know,
but they couldn't really police it. They did. They had to for a period of time when they got to school, but after a while, and here's the funny thing, they all did this. When you walked into school, I saw them get dropped off. They got the thermometer. I had hypothermia like 17 times when I went to theme parks down here. Mm-hmm. I was like 96 degrees. So I was hypothermic.
Wait.
And they were
hypothermic means you're cold.
Exactly. All they did when you walked into SeaWorld, they had like infrared cameras on it, right? So you walk in and they do this. And I was like 97 degrees. And I was like, first of all, I've been waiting outside for the last 45 minutes, so I'm probably at least 101. I went to a doctor one time down here. I was 100.1. They said, you have a fever. You need to leave. I'll call you in the parking lot. That's not a fever, dude.
That's not a fever?
You got COVID. No, 100.1 is not a fever.
What do you mean?
100.6. It's not. Well, look it up. Look it up right now.
Are you just saying it's not considered a fever?
It's not. It wasn't. I was like 100 degrees. I was like outside in Florida. And I go inside, get my temperature taken on my skull, and it's like hot. Not even hot, just skin hot. But I've had my temperature taken like many times, and it was like 97, 98. I'm like, that's awfully cool. So I'm like cool as a cucumber. But that's how they dictate who has and who doesn't have COVID. That's what they did down here for their measures.
Yeah.
to get kids in and out of school.
And did you see they were doing COVID tests on like water and fruits and stuff, and they were coming up positive? Somebody,
Really?
yeah, there's videos of it. Like somebody was just COVID testing all these different things, and they were like, a glass of water would come up positive. And so I don't trust the test. I've never been tested, and I wouldn't get tested. Like
I was never tested. Jackie got it.
Well, you
know,
said
Jackie.
You said you got it, right, Todd?
I did have it. I gave it to everybody else. I probably caught it at Walmart. I had it at New Year's.
But how do you know you got it if you didn't get tested?
Because I lost my taste and smell.
He had the same thing.
My son shit his pants in the car, and my wife was gagging, and I didn't smell it. I couldn't smell a candle. She tested positive. A couple days later, she was more sicker than I was. My son didn't have any symptoms. My daughter had the sniffles. That's what I'm saying with these kids. These kids got screwed over, and that's my opinion because I'm a father and I see it.
Yeah,
just like kids with speech impediments or kids who are.
Yeah, the mask screwed up their learning. It's definitely, you need to be able to see people's facial expressions and all that stuff, and they couldn't do it.
That's it. You know what I'm
I think
saying?
Jackie
Like,
missed that. I don't think she saw that.
Why?
Because I tried to like move my lips, but I couldn't think of words to say because this guy brought this.
So he just went.
Ew, that's bad. Why would you do that?
Tar Baby Yoda. Yeah, you can't read people's facial expressions, and we also learn to read lips. You know. And
yes.
All these things.
Demeanor.
Mm-hmm. And you said the online schooling.
3-1, baby.
Nice.
Because that's awesome, dude.
Huh?
Yes, I gotta watch the replay. I'll be right back.
What the? You can't do this in a dang live show. What the?
Here, talk to Jackie. Talk to Jackie.
Talk to Jackie.
This guy.
Anyway.
So your kids did online schooling?
Tell her some stories about Mac. We did do that. It sucked.
Yeah.
With the first grade. It was hard. Very hard. Because I did all the work.
Yeah.
No? Online schooling?
Online schooling was not easy.
You weren't
in first grade. I was home.
No, you weren't.
I quit my job after COVID. I told you.
You didn't. You were.
I did.
It was me.
We went to Wyoming.
Go. You're missing the part.
All right, we're about to have to do some marriage counseling on this stream.
No, none at all.
Yeah. Nugget Man said, nice guest. So
come on, how many views you got now? Let's see.
I don't know. I can't look at that when I'm doing the Discord thing. But yeah. So, Jackie, has Todd told you his Mad Crew stories? Any of them?
Yeah.
He doesn't like them.
I don't care about them.
She don't like my past.
What?
Yeah, it's a mess.
Let's be honest. People like honesty on there. You know, it was a mess.
I honestly don't. It's like things that way that we're here. No, it's weird. Like
it's weird. It's because he's trying to focus in. It's an iMac. It's a piece of shit.
It's an iMac. It's a piece of shit.
I agree. I
It's a
concur.
brand. Literally.
I just see. This. Yeah, it's.
Leave the camera.
I don't know how to move the camera. That's the camera.
No,
right there.
that's the computer.
Yeah. Okay. So.
So.
it's just.
Do you agree it's human trafficking?
What's that?
Mad Crew is human trafficking.
It was in a sense. I mean, but I had a good time. It's when you're young.
Yeah.
I made like $20 a day, my draw. And me and Benji bought like a Nick sack in Macon, Georgia, and like a 12-pack of Natty and just chilled. And we met a lot of cool people. Sometimes I made $100 and it was a lot of fun. I met a lot of famous people. Scottsdale, Arizona, Dodge City, Kansas. You were there, Benji.
Well, let me give everybody a quick what we're
ahead.
talking about is Mad Crew, magazine crew. Basically, they hire you from either a newspaper ad or you got hired off an ad, right, Todd?
Yes, sir. And I invited you out.
And then I got hired by Todd because I was running from some trouble that I was in Florida. And my friend's like, hey, Todd's traveling around the country in hotels with this job. And I was like, that sounds perfect. So I called Todd up, and he had a Greyhound ticket for me like 2 days later. And I just packed up and jumped on a Greyhound. Never went on a Greyhound. Never had done anything like that. Yeah, every time I rode a Greyhound, I said I'm never riding a Greyhound again. And then I'd be on a Greyhound again in like 3 months.
California, Florida.
Yeah, I rode one from Macon to Riverside. That was long.
Yeah, me too. I rode that one, and I got punched in the face by.
Yeah, we both left in there went to the other crew. Yep.
Yeah, I took a punch in the face. That's trafficking.
Yeah,
human beings.
But yeah, so they hire people out of newspaper ads and stuff, and we always used to say they hire convicts and dumb shits, and they'd be like runaways or criminals or just lost people, and they'd hire them. And we'd ride in vans, and we'd go door to door and sell magazine subscriptions, supposedly. Most people didn't get their magazine subscriptions, but, you know.
Hey, what's the score now? Do they score? Is it live to you? What?
It's 3-1.
Number do you have?
16-12. 16-12 in the second. 3-1
Okay.
Tampa. Tampa's up. Colorado's going for the goal right now. Didn't get it. But anyway, so yeah, I got hired and came out. Todd was already on the crew. And it was some wild times, but it was cool.
And he went out to Baton Rouge. That's where you first landed.
Yep.
I got Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
And that hotel, the first hotel, like half of it was burnt down. And I was like, oh my God, what did I get myself into?
It was like, what the fuck? Especially you showed up at night and you're like, oh, where are we at, dude?
I waited at the Greyhound all day to get picked up. And I was like, they're not coming to pick me up. They're not going to get me. You guys were jumping from another place. But,
yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever Josh tells you, it is true. Or JS Urban Adventure. I don't know if you want to call you that.
No, you can call me Josh.
Josh.
You can call me Josh
Benji?
or Benji.
I'm going to call you Benji because I know you as Benji.
Yeah.
Because it's Josh Benjamin Smith, right? We just called you Benji.
Well, I'd rather you didn't dox my whole entire government name.
Oh, what's your social again?
Yeah.
87530.
You're dropping the whole dang slave name on us.
Yeah, you were born here and there. No, but it's a power play right now, right? What's going on?
Yeah, it is a power play.
I went to sports there. They have a good attack going on. I'm looking back and forth, but
yeah, it was cool. We got to travel all over. Josh is laughing. We got to travel all over the country. I went coast to coast, like back and forth 2 times. I went to 44 states. I think you went to more states than me, Todd, because I never went to Washington or Oregon.
Okay, I'm going to tell you all the states I went to. I went to Texas.
Don't go through the whole list. Just go through the ones you haven't gone to. You can name in like 40 states.
I never sold magazines in New Hampshire, Maine, Vermont, Connecticut. I don't know. It's easier for me to tell you the states I went to.
Really?
All right. So,
see, mine, I would just say I didn't go to Alaska, Hawaii, Montana. I mean, Alaska, Hawaii, Oregon, and Washington. And North Dakota.
I've been there. Well, I've been to Washington. I've been to Oregon. I've been to California. Never been to Hawaii. That was a lie we told everybody that we were going to go to if we won the magazine contest. But what else? So I've been to, we'll start on the corner coming down. Washington, Oregon, Portland was cool back
Portland's
then.
not even a state, and it's in oh my God. We're not doing that.
Washington.
Portland's part of Oregon.
Huh?
You said Washington, Oregon, Portland.
No, I wanted to say like Portland. That's where we stayed at, and it was way cool back then. So Washington, Oregon, California, all over, up and down. Northern, southern, Utah, Arizona, Colorado, Montana. Might have ran into Idaho, maybe.
The little boy was in the camera.
That's my dog. And now we're gonna get in trouble for
why having a child in it? It's fun.
Kansas, Dodge City, Kansas was
Kansas.
5 slaps everywhere. I had my high day there, and I became a cool person on that crew.
you were in Dodge City with you weren't in Dodge City when I was in Dodge City. I was there with Tony's crew. Okay. We got one of our vehicles broke down in Dodge City and we got stuck there for like 3 months with like 3 crews, so like 20 agents in the hotel, and we ran out of tea in like a week. And then we started going out to Salina, driving like 3-hour drives out to these little ass towns.
I've been in New Mexico, that town Clovis.
Clovis, New
Babe,
Mexico.
Clovis, New Mexico. Slaps everywhere, military.
Babe, I was just eating.
Georgia, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia. I said Georgia already. Florida.
Let me catch up on chat real quick. Talk to your wife.
All right.
I was just eating this sauce. And
Judge Johnson, I think some people just say stuff to say it. Learning sign is like being bilingual. I'm reading all you guys' chats. So just where'd Rich go? Yeah, Rich wanted to get the debates going, and Rich probably left. Our baby, we dressed on live stream today. Looking for any chats, just kind of chatting it up amongst themselves. Would Crocodile Dundee get the jab or wear a mask? No. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, man, we got stuck in Dodge City. That was wild. Tornadoes.
Who are you in Dodge City? Because I was there on our way.
Tony.
I thought you were on that trip when we went to Macon.
I think you guys had just left
Dodge City, Kansas to Macon, Georgia, and that's when we were buying them nickel bags and drinking a 12-pack of natty every night and just.
No, you went from Kansas to Baton Rouge, and then we went to Macon, and that's when you picked me up, and then because I was with you in Macon.
And you know what Tony did on that trip? He did some
meth
glass. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not. Yeah,
I was jealous.
Thing, especially if you got to drive 12 hours, your boss will just give it to you.
And I remember taking like sleeping pills and falling asleep in the back of the truck.
I wish Shug had some of that, and you wouldn't have fallen asleep.
I know. I wanted. Tony had a great time. He was like, right when we left Dodge City, probably were like maybe. Let me get my geography right. So we were in Kansas, below that Oklahoma. Going nuts. He was rocking out. Tony to do that. That was the first time ever. He's like, Jeff's like, hey, take this.
Yeah.
He was like,
yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely.
Oh, they scored. Colorado scored 2-3
Yeah, I saw that on the power play. They scored
in the second. But yeah, so me and Todd were talking the other day, and it was we were talking about how we have all these stories from Mad Crew that we don't even tell people, because when we get in conversations, people start telling stories. We don't even tell our stories because some of them are so outlandish and wild, like just knocking on doors and crazy things happen, or just some of the wild stuff. We would just roll up into a new city, and the first thing we would,
Go ahead. You go ahead.
The first thing we do is like 4 white kids would just roll up into the darkest part of the trap. Wherever the scariest part of the trap was, we'd roll up and be like, yeah, we're looking for some whatever you got. Yeah, I went
knock on doors.
I went door to door in Compton, and that's how you'd find the hookup for while you were in a town.
Are you in the town? I remember in Chicago, I got a whole bottle of morphine. It was like,
he stops like he's not going to say it, and then he's just like, morphine.
Well, my wife's waving me down. She wants to hang out, and I want to watch the game. So, but yeah, whatever Josh tells you is true.
About Matt Crew.
Very true. Yes. These things happen. We could have a whole nother podcast about stories that we went through. It's very true. You can look it up. There's a movie about it.
Yeah, American Honey.
Yes. There's a movie about it. And yeah, we made like 20 to 100 bucks a day.
20 to 100 donations. Some days you might make 5 or 10 if you had know.
Maybe 5 or 10, but
if you went to sleep on tea and went MIA, and you just like slept all day in the woods somewhere, and then you make $5 that day.
For sure. We were like, hey, you put this neighbor put $20 towards this magazine.
Yeah,
you
collect
put
some
$20
donos.
Yeah, donos. You'd have like $100 in your pocket, and then you made your $20 at the hotel.
I would just disappear and go buy a bottle and just be drinking it.
Dude, I remember doing that on UT campus.
Oh yeah, college
University.
campuses, military bases, college campuses.
Yes.
We would sneak onto military bases and sell magazines, guys. And
Yeah, yes,
sell
we would
a
do that.
buttload
Columbus,
on a military
Georgia.
base.
Columbus, Georgia was that one. Josh was on me with that.
Just walking up in college campuses, acting like you're a college student. You gotta go.
4-2.
Oh, they scored again. Okay, nice. But yeah, well, I was gonna do the meme review with you, but if you gotta go, hang out with your wife.
You want to like?
You can do it if you want.
No, I want you to do it with me. I just wish I could bring the computer over while I'm watching the TV.
I don't know.
Get
I don't know how I can display capture.
Stream it. Yeah, you got like screen capture. Like you're a computer genius. Are you gonna watch the game with me? Because you're calling me to the couch right now to chill. So I'm gonna be all into the game. I want you to like. We do this or do that.
This is not.
Hey, I don't care. What it is. This is real life, people. It's real life.
How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see chat. Let me see. Sorry, guys. Bear with me for one moment.
Yeah, sorry. Todd's on the chat.
It's just I don't know. I have so many things
Randall
open.
Fam, subscribe to Randall Fam if you want to see some cool drone videos. Family trips. We're going to Key West. I'm gonna make a drone video with my GoPro and my drone. So check it out. If anybody can do that, that'd be cool.
Oh yeah, Todd makes cool
Friend of
drone
mine,
videos.
Very cool drone videos. I'm pretty good at
What
them.
kind of drone do you have?
It's a DJI Mini SC, which is it's very minimum, but I fly it good. Put it that way. You do a pretty good job.
Fly it well.
It's 7K. Everything else is like 5K, 4K, and they cost like $8,000. I ain't doing that.
All right, 1 second. I'm gonna make sure everybody can see. All right, guys. So
right?
The memes will be down in the bottom right corner. The way she all over him now is how I ended up with a week-old next to me laid up in the bed. Tell Todd to check his Facebook messages. Josh Johnson, you remember him from school? He's my boy here on Facebook.
Facebook no more, man. Fuck Kentucky.
Chris does fly drones.
Kentucky.
He said check your Facebook message. Todd doesn't use Facebook anymore. He got tired of being banned like me, but
Josh Johnson, he's a kid. I guess he's checking in on the live stream.
Yeah, he's always.
Yeah, you know what? I cannot wait till we play Kentucky this year, Josh.
Is Dean a bot? I don't think Dean's a bot. Dean just, hey, how come when you dream is just Gers? Dean Melkin, one day we'll do a whole stream about lucid dreaming. I can teach you how to do it, and hypnagogia and all that fun stuff. And phantom, what's it called? Phantom paralysis or whatever. I'll tell you all about. I know all about that stuff. Let me see. Share your screen.
Was it a 4-on-3 right now or 4-on-4, Josh?
2 to 4. It's a 4-on-4.
All right.
For 1:35. Can you see that meme?
This is my daughter Vanessa, Josh.
Oh, hello. And the sun. Did you guys do those tie-dye shirts?
Yeah, we did.
Nice.
Actually, yeah.
That's awesome. Is that the friend or another daughter? You only have 2.
Yeah, right. Yes, I only have 2.
Dang, you got a whole force of chillins at the house.
Yeah, man, we like to entertain the kids. Keep them close, you know.
Yep. Can you see my screen?
No, not yet. Am I doing something wrong here? Let me go to full screen.
If you click full screen, it should have little squares.
I see memes.
Yeah. Open up the memes. We'll go through some memes real quick.
All right. Do it.
I won't talk to him so he knows I'm mad. Nice. She
It's
hasn't
so funny.
bothered me all day.
Hey, wait,
Something might have just happened. Commercial. There's a commercial.
All right.
What do you think? You probably agree with that.
I won't talk to him so he knows I'm mad. Nice. She hasn't bothered me all day.
Facts. True. How about that one?
Yeah, that's like the new style. I understand that, dude. That was definitely was like two mooses.
Okay, I was talking about this with the chat last week.
Like, what is this picture? Two mooses, and they'd be like, "No, that's a human being on the bottom."
It's a windy goon. I was talking about with the chat last week how they're making everybody into ass men, which is to slowly turn us all gay. But the same thing applies to long eyelashes. Long eyelashes are typically a masculine trait. Huh?
I'm just saying, like they're all trying to turn us gay.
Yeah. Culture and music and the world and the government.
Meme preview, but like, don't you think like Joe Rogan has said, we're all going to end up genderless. That's why like all aliens don't have junk. And then
we don't really know that.
We do. No. No, I'm just saying, but wouldn't that be the ultimate evolution? Like everybody's genderless and can just
and that's the globalist plan. They want to make us a bunch of androgynous blobs and
and they in my lifetime over my dead body, and if it happens to my kids, it's horrible. But
anyway, listen, long eyelashes are a masculine trait. All of history, men have longer eyelashes. So when a woman puts on fake eyelashes, she's actually making herself look more masculine. So I don't know what's up with that. Men do.
Yeah, is that true? Fame. I have very long eyelashes.
Men do have longer eyelashes. That's a guy thing. So when so let Jackie know no fake eyelashes. All right.
Yeah.
Edward Scissor Hands.
Scissor Hands. There you go.
Okay, this is from Bryson Gray, but I saw it on Facebook too. I'm not controversial. Everyone is just gay now. The slippery slope. Let us get married. Bake our cake.
Use our pronouns while minors to dance free us and drag. Let teachers choose your kid's gender. Not that funny to me. Pass.
Yeah, because you have kids and they're in public school. Finish they them.
I told you yesterday I rode through Target. I had my like unmuzzled, unmasked shirt on and my America hat, and just wearing a them, they, their, her, he, she, him shirt, just like over because my foot hurts. I jumped in the pool. I told you earlier. Like,
what does your foot have to do with this story? You told me this story. I didn't understand what the foot hurting.
The easy scooter.
Oh, you sat in the scooter. That's why they were following you. You're in the dang old man handicap scooter. They're probably an actual handicap person who needed that.
Oh, they should be gas powered.
That's ableist.
That's another subject. Open the Keystone Pipeline.
Oh, what do you think of this one?
Correct.
Probably not as a father. Not
correct. That's the truth, though.
Love unites. Yeah, I guess.
What is it? I mean, the rainbow flag is not about gayness. It's about God.
Yeah, but that's not the rainbow flag. That's the.
What's they doing? Just doing like the whole like.
Justin Bieber comeback tour 2025, sponsored by Pfizer.
We scored again, brother.
Who did? Oh, Tampa Bay.
So let's do another podcast on Wednesday night, so we win.
It's 5-2. You think the podcast is what's doing it?
I'm superstitious as hell. My mom.
What's your mom got to do with this?
No, I say my wife wants me to hang out with her, but you know what?
Well, I haven't called her the old lady yet. Does that offend her?
I don't think it offends her. It's the South, man. She's from New York, but it's the South. That's what we call our.
In 2022, that's like a very bad term. You're not supposed to call him the old lady.
Hey, dude.
The old ball and chain.
You gotta watch effing around on the old ball and chain, which is a good thing, man. Like we need a ball and chain. sometimes as men, especially me, knowing my past. You know me. I need something to hold me back, and I got that. So
how about that?
But hold me back just because you're amazing. I love you. Gently whisper, safe and effective. How about this? How about hey guys? You know, hey guys, listen. Whoever's listening, I'm not in the live stream.
Yeah, I can't see the chat right now during the meme. So,
but listen, all this flooding in Yellowstone is very serious. But do you know how we could pitch in to fix this problem?
How?
Get the vaccine. That's Joe Biden.
Yes, vote Joe 2024. That'll save us.
Brandon, why not? Let's ride. Come on, Trump. Let's come back. I need somebody to shake things up a little bit.
Spent too much gas. Spent too much on gas. 4th of July about to look like this. Dang. Grilling up the Bologna. The Vienna.
Yeah, and ramen noodles.
And some ramen on the grill. It doesn't make any sense, but this is just a cool picture.
I have eaten dry ramen noodles with seasoning on them.
I have too. I eat them like chips. They're good, but I don't grill it. You're just going to burn
They're
them.
not that good.
This is just some cool street art. I stand with Blockbuster Video. Ukraine flag.
I do.
Nice.
I
agree.
That was fun. That was a family event on Friday night.
Blockbuster was based. Hey, Jazz Urban Adventures hit 2,500 subscribers. We're actually over that now. So that's quarter of a way to 10K. That's not a meme. That's real.
Two.
My dad, Funko Pop. My dad, 01, just going out for smokes.
That's funny. June 20th. Let's go.
Yes. Man, fuck Father's Day. Stupid ass white holiday. Okay.
Too basic. And who made that meme and thought it was gonna be funny?
I think it's kind of funny.
Man, fuck Father's Day, stupid ass white holiday. It rhymes.
Juneteenth.
Correct. Thumbs up.
Well, I don't know if it even it's the same word, day and day. But anyway.
All right, brother. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll scroll back through the comments and see what people's opinion of me are. Hopefully it's good. If it's not, whatever. It's Ray's fault and he bought me a bottle of Grand Patron. So, but it's 5-2, right? Correct?
Huh?
It's 5-2, correct?
Yes. So, yeah, they should be all right. They should be able to pull it out. But yeah, go watch the game, and I'll probably do some.
What's your address? What's your address?
My address. I'm not putting my address. I'm not telling you my address. Salt Lake City.
Dude, there's a Netflix special about people on the internet that did the swatting shit.
Yeah.
On gamers.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm like, these fucking kids are out of their minds, dude.
Tim Pool has been swatted like 9 times in the last month.
Dude, remember Bill was swatted?
Lord Luca Music said, great call, Alpha, Todd, and wife. I don't know, man. Todd, what do you do for work?
Stay-at-home dad, dude.
Stay-at-home dad.
Yeah. Patriarchy. I'm like a bitch around here.
So
I cook, I clean.
Todd lives in a matriarchy.
I got this.
So here's the only thing. Here's the only thing. If you're gonna be a stay-at-home dad, my only thing is you got to be the best stay-at-home dad, which means you got to homeschool your kids. And Todd's rebuttal to this is that he's not smart enough to homeschool his kids. So you got to learn. He doesn't have the patience. You got to learn the lessons as they're learning the lessons, and it'll make you smarter. You know?
I'm already smarter.
Because if you're a stay-at-home dad and you're putting your kids in school, then you're really just sitting around all day.
Incorrect. Incorrect, dude.
Okay.
I'm cooking. I'm cleaning. I'm feeding the kids all day. I want this snack. I want that snack. Dude, trust me, working is easier, but I made shit money. So it just works that I stay home. Trust me. Like, my wife does a pretty good job. While they're in school, what do you mean? While they're in school, like, clean and then, like,
You must zip it.
listen, man,
Zip it good.
it's not that easy. Being a stay-at-home mom is just as hard as being a stay-at-home dad.
How about no?
Like, did your mom homeschool you? Did she work? I mean, I'm just being honest.
No.
Look, that's why Christmas.
But look
moms
how I
say,
turned out.
Mom and
Mess.
Dad cannot wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
I'm 100%.
That is, it falls on a Sunday. It's not celebrated on a Monday.
I think one parent should stay home with the kids. I agree with that. And if you're gonna do the dad stays home, that's cool. But I think
I'm gonna red state, brother. Here's the thing. Homeschool, that's fine. But I have had no problems. There's no CRT going on down here with Ron DeSantis. So I am not
now
worried. It's a
because they're
great
young.
school. My son's excelling.
Not when they
You
get
know
to
what?
middle
If
school.
they put on a drag queen show, I'll be like, okay, kids, you can go. And I will be there in the middle of it to trash it.
Well,
like
right now when they're young, they only have one teacher, so it's easy for you to get to know them. But once they get to middle school and they start going to all these different
Correct. I'm not there yet. I read the baby book, dude, and it did not help me at all.
BSJS, you don't know what I do for a living. My wife literally said, F that. I'd rather deal with kids any day. Not sure what you mean, Lord H. Sizzle.
I'm not reading the comments, but
yeah.
Let me hear some.
We got a lot of betas. When you said you're a stay-at-home dad and you don't.
Okay. All right, mother. It's not like I was at McDonald's and it was like, fuck that, it's too hard.
There's not much. Oof,
I don't.
Nugget Man said, does he still live with his mama?
Yes, I do.
When it's August and it's Men's History Month, we'll go through the rules of men.
Okay. Where's the rules at? What's right? What's wrong?
Do you push your kids in a stroller?
Yes.
Oh,
I carry them everywhere. They're 10 years, they're 12 years old. They're still breastfed, and I carry them everywhere they go.
Do you ride in the passenger seat with your wife?
I drive, bitch.
Good. We got one, boys.
Come on, let's go. Anything else? Come on, give me your best shot because it's
you don't use any of those children leashes, do you? Where you have the kids on a leash?
When I was a kid. That's not a thing anymore.
I saw it the other day. I saw these. I think they were like homeschooling
you know what
ladies.
my children's leash is?
A what?
Get the fuck back here, or just like, what are you thinking? Like, no, not that. But no, it's like, yo, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. You're gonna die if you get away from me.
Nah, he doesn't live in mama's basement, guys. He doesn't live with his mom. Well,
no, I'm in Florida. There's no basements, so
he lives with the old ball and chain now. Who's on the phone, Lady Seasal? This is my friend Todd. You can't see him anymore because I changed the view, but he's a friend I grew up with. We were talking about Mad Crew and stuff. Todd from Florida. But yeah, most people are laughing. They're not being too mean to you, but
dude, whatever. I'm a stay-at-home dad, man. I mean, I would hate the financials, but we do pretty well, and it's an agreeable thing.
This is the patriarchy over here. We're about the vindication of the housewife. Men sweating from their brow to provide for the children, while the women raise the children.
Wait a second, dude.
The order
is it
of
6-2 right now, bro? I'm getting off the stream.
Okay, yeah, it's 6-2. All right, man. Well, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let some other people call in and talk about some of this other. We're gonna be talking about the ancient giants and the Hollow Earth. So.
All right, dude. I love you, dude. I'm about to go get my leash put on by my wife. I'm a stay-at-home dad.
Next time we'll talk about the bipolar identity you were telling me about.
It's not an identity, dude. It's kind of like if I wasn't on medication, it would be a problem. Just be honest with you.
It's only a problem because you think it's a problem. It's only a problem because you believe it. It's not real.
Okay. So let's do an experiment. And
I knew you when you were younger and you never were on no bipolar medication.
I was supposed to be.
Maybe I shouldn't have sprung this on you in the middle of the stream. I don't know if this is like a.
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I don't care. I'm into being real instead of fake.
Yeah.
I'm not like I'm perfect, dude. I got my problems, dude. I've had my addiction issues. Like whoever's listening, Where nobody's perfect. There's no statue of anybody out there that's perfect. It's not like I look at Robert E. Lee like, I want to be like him, or anything like that. Like, yeah, nobody in history is perfect. Everybody should be canceled. We all should be in prison, and that's it. And Joe Biden should be running us all.
Joe Biden is the greatest president in the most fairest and freest election in history.
How did he get so many more votes than the first black president?
Because he's awesome.
He's awesome. Yeah, he's so slick. He sold everybody on his game. Come on.
All right, but we'll talk about the other stuff next time. I'm going to go.
I love you, man. Peace out.
All right, sorry I was messing with you a little at the end. It's all with love. All right.
No worries, dude. We'll talk about it next time.
All right, later, man.
All right, man.
Okay. All right, just doing a little friendly roasting. He's doing good. He's me and him both went through some mess, lots of mess in our lives, and we're both, doing well for ourselves now. Or, neither of us are like super successful oil moguls or something, but life is good. So let me read a little bit on chat. Raymond said, "Peace, be easy, Todd." Nugget Man said, "Biden is a giga chat." D Melkin, what's going on with you tonight? You fool, don't be doing that. Not sure what you're referring to, but I read a D Melkin chat a little bit ago. Said something like you'll roast everybody in the chat and learning is fun. Nurture what skills God gave them for the kids. Facts the gets. Whoa, D Melkin, that's just gross. Why? Okay, that's almost something I would tell my. What's up with you tonight, D Melkin? You're usually kind of chill. You usually ask a lot of questions. But I don't know what you're doing tonight. And then BSJS, you don't know what I do for a living. My wife literally said, F that. I'd rather deal with kids any day. I'm not sure what that message means, Lord. It says, are you saying BS when he said it's the hardest job in the world? Yeah, I know. I think he knows too that, a crab fisherman or an arborist or there's a lot of jobs that are a lot harder than raising kids. But yeah, a welder or a coal miner or a logger or even a long haul trucker driving for 20 hours a day. Like, most stay at home moms would not trade their job that their husband has. But yeah, man. And then my only point was, if you're going to do the stay at home dad thing, you got to do it 100%. You got to be with the kids all the time, not be sending them in school, not to a public school. And this isn't just, I'm not attacking my homie or talking bad about him. But this is something I always say to everybody is that, those public schools, that's like 30% of your kids' waking hours are spent with somebody else. And you could think you know them, but you don't know them. You don't hang out with them. Do you know them? You call them at home. Yeah, we need Rich so Dean has a playmate. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Dean tonight, Dean Melkin. I love roast. Threat me. See, I don't have a reason to roast you yet other than the post you said about you drank your own whatever. That's just gross. That's like not clever. It's just gross. Anyway. Nugget Man biting fingernails. What'd you guys think of my guest? It was a little loosey-goosey, it's the first little guest we had on, and I have to figure out how to do all the different overlays and stuff. I haven't done all that stuff yet. Dean Melkin, hell no, you gotta go to work and get home too. Rich is back. What's up, Rich? I didn't see you in chat for a while. Dean, I'm not sure who Dean Melkin is, but they're always in my chats, and they're usually pretty chill. We disagree on some things, but Dean Melkin's always interacting and, but tonight Dean Melkin's on one. I don't know what's up. Echo, you want a treat? Say hi to my doggy. Come on. Echo, jump up. Come on. What are you doing, bud? He's a good doggy. He needs a haircut because it's too hot up here. He's getting old and he's all hot all the time. Cool dude. Alpha, even though he at-home mom. You hear that, Todd? You're alpha, even though you are a stay-at-home mom. Dean wants to talk with you. A nosy dolphin. All right, guys. Tampa Bay is up 6-2, I think. Did we talk about Jurassic Park? I haven't watched it yet. That's why I was asking them about it. Just because we usually talk about, entertainment related things in this segment, as well as Facebook news and meme review. We did our meme review. Let's check out some Facebook news. Just give me 1 second. What else we got here? We talked about Buzz Lightyear was banned by the Arab Emirates. We talked about that. We talked about Fauci getting the ouchie. We talked about, I didn't go too deep into it with him, but basically, hold on 1 second, guys. Basically, a panel of top experts at the U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention recommended that the youngest children get vaccinated against COVID-19 just 1 day after the Food and Drug Administration approved the vaccine. And then New York is already opening up hubs for shots to kids under 5. And Biden is, I didn't pull up an article about this, but I did read about it, that Biden is trying to do an executive order where basically newborn children are going to be forced to get vaccinated. So you have a baby, they're going to vaccinate it right there. Which is a mess. I don't like that at all. Definitely not a good thing. The sites will offer the 2-dose Moderna vaccine. Appointments can be made. So this is 10 vaccination hubs in New York. Totally ridiculous. We got, I don't really want to talk about this much, but look at that guy. This is the shooter from the Alabama. He killed 3 seniors, potluck dinner at an Alabama church, and then they beat the crap out of him. They beat him down. My words are how I am, no matter what I did, said D. Melkin. When you get off work, no matter how tired you are, you have to spend some time with your children. I agree with that, D. Melkin. Facts. Maybe Dean already has Rich Block. Techno Puppy Videos is the best. I don't know what that is. Everybody hit the like button, guys. If you haven't hit it yet, go drop a like. I don't really care about too much about this story, but that's from the Alabama shooter. And I think that's, other than Facebook news, that's almost everything. Let me find the Facebook news. We got some funny stories in Facebook news. Give me one moment. I think I should do this differently than normal. We're gonna go from the bottom up. So let's check out this Facebook news. So the WHO, the World Health Organization, will rename monkeypox to remove the racial stigma. So they're going to change it something different. They're changing the name of monkeypox because, you can't talk about monkeys because that's racist. So, but then right after the World Health Organization says they're going to rename it, which they haven't decided on a name yet, the CDC comes out. This is from Breitbart. CDC issues safer sex and monkeypox directives. Try virtual sex. Guys, this is, we've already been a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit adult today on the show. Rich and Dean, a match made in heaven. Dean's profile is like 20 days old. Dean Melkin, you know what? It might be because it was Dean Milkin before, and then Dean Melkin came. It was a different profile. So I don't know who Dean is, if they're somebody who's playing with me or what, but whatever. Just don't be posting that nasty stuff, Dean. I'll have those comments removed. People of color pox, primate pox. Call it black. You can't call it black people pox, Lord Luca. But anyway, for if any children are in the room, if you guys want to avoid monkeypox, you could just not have gay sex, or you could try virtual sex. You could, oh my Lord, masturbate. This is from the CDC, guys. I'm just reading this from the CDC. I think it's gross. I don't really want to masturbate 6 feet apart. Wash afterwards. Good idea. Avoid kissing. Wear clothes. I don't know how that's going to work. Actually, none of this is actually sex. Cover your rash. Make sure you cover your rash when you're having monkeypox sex. Oh my Lord. This is from the CDC, guys. This is the company who you trust to vaccinate your children. Put out things like this. That's who you're trusting. Just know that you'll never know what happens after you die. Just be safe out here, man. Yeah, I don't believe. Well, I've already died, Dean Melkin, so I do know what happens after you die. You have perfect peace and heaven on earth. So, yeah, I've already died. I'm not gonna die again. You know, we don't die, we multiply, baby. There is not heaven, Luca, says Rich. Not when you're in hell. That's true, Rich. Definitely not. When you live in hell, there is no heaven for you. You wish you had a drop of water. How do you make babies this way, though? You make monkeypox babies. Monkey thoughts. It's direct contact communicable. CDC isn't a company, but hey, that's cool. Did I say company? You know what I meant, Rich. You know what I meant. I know CDC is not a company. It's an organization. It's the center. It's a center for disease control and prevention. But thanks, Rich. Thanks, language police. I messed up a word when I'm talking on a 3-hour stream. Holy Lord. Tar Baby Pops. Nat Turner in the chat. Heaven, hell, meh. Nugget Man Rich knows. People in hell can see people in heaven. Yeah, is that biblical? I think I've heard that. You know, it would make sense because it would make their suffering worse. But, you know, if you think of it like heaven and hell on earth, the people in hell see the people in heaven and they're jealous and they're angry about it. But yeah, let's get off this mess. Studies underway on zero fare transit in Utah. This is something local to me. We did a 1-month test of free fare because we have tracks. The greatest thing about Salt Lake City and this area is our transit system. Our transit system is very good. You can get anywhere for $2.50. You can get anywhere in the city on bus, on train. You take a bus to a tracks. You take the tracks far away, and then you take another bus. Or you just walk to the track station, take it, and then go to the next, ride the tracks, and then walk from there. And then we have the front runner, which will take you to Ogden and Provo and farther away to the farther away places. So bus, tracks, front runner. It's really, really good public transit. I really like it, but it costs money. It costs $250. But even with the $250 cost, we don't break anywhere near even. All of Utah Transit operates at a loss every month. It's in the red. It's always in the red. So, and that's with the fares. So they did a month where it was free fare, and it cost taxpayers, local governments, and community partners spent roughly $2.5 million to cover lost fares. And it's something about taxpayers had to pay. Taxpayers had to pay, I feel like, dude, look at all these pop-ups. Studies are underway. Yeah, they're looking at free fare forever, basically. 2.5 million local governments and community partners. I looked up somewhere what it cost the taxpayer, because it does cost the taxpayer money, and I feel like it was like 4.2 million a month. So this will raise our taxes, and it's like all the people are like, we need free fare to save the environment. Nothing is free. Okay, it's gonna get paid for by somebody. They're already losing money on the transit system, and people just need to suck it up. You're going to save money on gas by riding it, but you need to spend the money for your fare. I don't care. Even though it would help me out. It would help me out having free public transit here in Utah, but I don't want it because it's not a good idea. It's not good for our economy. It's not good for the taxpayer. So, it's a mess. What else we got? A few more. Company donate. Check this out, guys. Company donates security cameras to Amarillo Zoo after Chupacabra mystery. Chupacabra, boys. Guys, that's Chupacabra. That looks like dang Ratchet, or that looks like dang Banjo, cause what's his name? Who am I thinking of? Banjo-Kazooie? Not Banjo-Kazooie. Sly Cooper. Look like dang Sly Cooper. Hey, Ryan 8, you sent a $5 super chat. Thank you. Popping in to say hi. What's up, y'all? Hey, thank you for the super chat, Ryan 8, you. Nugget Man. Now, Nugget Man here's my fare. Yo, you guys just paid for me to ride the tracks a couple times. Thank you. What do you guys think about Chupacabra, though? This does not look like what I imagined Chupacabra to look like. I imagined he'd look like a little two-legged bulbous thing with chompers, like Tremors 3. What were the monsters called in Tremor 3 that weren't the worms, but they were like little things with chompers and two legs, and they looked like a big chicken? That's what I would imagine. Thank you guys for the super chat. Heck yeah. Smash that like and donate if you can, people. Thank you, Ryan 8U. Yeah, I mean, we got super chats, guys. I got PayPal and Venmo in the description. If you want to send me some money for a Sammy, you can do it that way too, or you could drop the super chat. You guys don't have to. I appreciate just being here and listening and chatting and hitting that like button and subscribing and all the good stuff. Lord Luca Music, got to get that donate button working, my brother. Yeah, I think you may have to do super chats. You might have to be at 2,000. I know you can monetize at 1,000. When I turned on super chats, I was over 2,000. I don't know when I had the ability to turn them on because I never tried. But it might be like 1,500, 2,000 or something. But Lord Luke was close. We can get that super chat going. Lord Luke got Cash App though too. Super chat. Josh needs a good woman to make him sandwiches. Facts, the gets. I agree. She better know how to make a sandwich. But what do you guys think of this Chupacabra? I'm not digging. I'm not feeling it. It looks like a little kid in a costume. It looks like dang Sonic the Hedgehog before the fans said that they had to redo it. It looks like Sly Cooper. It looks like dang Crash Bandicoot. That's who I was. Yeah. Looks like a kid in a fox costume with a fork. YouTube says to monetize, I need like 8,000 viewer hours and only have like 700. Huh. I feel like you should have more than that. That seems like a lot. I just subbed to at Lord Luca Music. Thank you, the Gets. That's awesome. But yeah, Chupacabra's back, guys. They got cameras. They caught it on film. Don't mess with Chupacabra. Florida man in cow, but Florida man story. We got a Florida man story. Florida man in cow pajamas among 6 arrested on drug charges. I don't know why this is important. It's really not. I just wanted to show you guys. Maybe that's Chupacabra. I'm just saying. Original Sonic when he was a mess. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Lord Luca. You know what I'm talking about. Here's a fun story. Elephant kills woman and returns to her funeral to attack her corpse. Guys, in India, bizarre animal stories are heard often, but none are quite like the last vicious and deadly elephant attack of a 68-year-old woman in India. Maya Murmu was collecting water in Raipai village located in the Majuabajanj district of Odisha, India, where a herd of elephants came her way. That's when she tried to flee, but one of the elephants rushed towards her and trampled her. Then Murmur's family brought her body home for funeral preparations to take place the same evening. That's when a more unusual event occurred. As the ceremony was taking place, the Times of India reported that a herd of elephants appeared from the forest, sending villagers running. They left Murmu's body behind. One of the elephants then reportedly attacked the woman's corpse by picking up the body and throwing it in the air. Guys, these elephants are vicious. Not only did they kill her, they went miles away and they followed her. They got a gang and they came and they shot up. Oh, these elephants are black. They shot up the dang funeral. They ran up in the funeral after the body. Haha, that man did some time for being cryptid. He did some time for dressing like a dang being a furry. That's what more a relative looks like, people. Yes. Yep. LJ Fox dropping a 499 super sticker. Thank you, LJ Fox. I didn't even see that. That's awesome. I heard it's a coyote mid jump, but who knows? You mean the chupacabra? I always thought they looked. I don't know, but that did kind of look like a coyote. Lord Luke Music. The world needs men like you to reach people through music. God bless you and the work on your hands. Heck yeah. Elephants doing smash and grab Indian style. For real. Those elephants are a mess. Those elephants do not play. But yeah, that's a crazy story. What else we got? Seniors take jobs as lifeguards as the YMCA struggles to find workers. So this is who you got jumping in the water to save you and give you mouth-to-mouth, guys. It used to be hot, young, girls fresh out of high school. If you guys ever seen Sandlot, those days are gone, my friend. You're going to be getting mouth-to-mouth from I tried to think about Herman. From Herman. I almost said Eldridge. Eldridge. That'd be like an old woman's name. Herman. Herman giving you mouth to mouth, though. Don't mess with the elephants. They got their hood colors said right at you. And now we're going to watch Derek Kitchener's.
Derek Kitchener, your state senator.
The first openly gay Utah senator. And he makes sure you know.
I represent you because I am one of you. We know what it's like to have our existence challenged and our dignity ignored. When you re-elect me, I'll never stop fighting for what's right. I won't give up on Democrats, and I won't give up on you.
Give up on your life, bro. Just end it. Oh, I shouldn't say that. End the struggle. End the struggle. Oh, hold on. I just closed the Facebook news. I think we're almost done with Facebook news. Then I'm going to play a song and take a quick break. And then we'll be back for the loosey-goosey part of the stream. Or we'll talk about this in the loosey-goosey part because it's not really a super theological thing. Is there any more of these that are really that important? So yeah, Derek Kitchener, he gay. World Swimming bans transgender athletes from participating, so we won't have any more Liam Thomas or whatever that dude's name was destroying the women's records. So good job on the World Swimming ban. And they have new studies that say the number of Americans who believe in God is dropped to a historical low. The lowest has been in 80 years, which the percentage of Americans who say they believe in God has dipped to the lowest number in the past 80 years. Conductor showed that 81% of people answered that they believe in God, which honestly, that's higher than I thought it would be. I thought it would be much lower than that. So only 17% of Americans say they do not believe in God, and that's the lowest that it's been in 80 years. That sounds actually kind of good, but granted, most of these 81% that say they believe in God probably don't believe in the God I believe in, or like the Christian God. That's every religion, all the spiritual people, all the New Age people, all the every religion. But still, I think that 81% that believes in God, even if it's not the same God I believe in, it's better than an atheist like Rich. There's no such thing as a smart atheist. We all know that. So even if they went to Berkeley to boost their ego and have a piece of paper that shows that they're able to pay money to be taught something to pretend that they're smart, but the actual smart people don't have to go to Berkeley and they're not atheists. So that's fun. And that's it for Facebook news, guys. That's that's pretty much all the news that I think I got for you guys. Did we do the building climb? Yeah, we did the building climb. Yeah, news is over. All we got left to talk about, guys, is we'll talk about Nephilim and our Agartha. I'm gonna do a little Bible thumping for you guys, but before we do that, I'm gonna take a quick break. We're 2 hours 38 minutes in. It's gonna be a long one tonight, guys. We'll probably go an extra hour. Probably do a 4-hour stream because or I could just take some calls when I get back. And maybe we can just mix this in between some calls. Is there anybody in chat who would want to call me up on Discord? Drop it in chat. My master says different, but hey, to each their own. Who's your master, Rich? Too many gods out there. Hail Superman. I agree with that. There are too many gods out there, Rich. But I mean, they're not real. Like lowercase g is not a real god. So there's a reason we don't worship Zeus and Apollo and all those, the Greek mythology and all that stuff. There's a reason it's not around anymore. It's because it didn't have any ground. It didn't have any bearing in reality. It didn't have any substantiation to it. Whereas Bible Thumps Monday, yes sir, Raymond. Hey, but it's gonna be a fun Bible thump. We're gonna biblically prove the Nephilim, the ancient giants, and Agartha, the hollow earth. And my theory that hell is at the center of the earth in Agartha, and Hitler's there, and he rules supreme. No, I don't believe that part, but he would be there. He would be there, but I don't know if he rules it, if he escaped there and he runs it, which is one of the theories. We'll look into all that. Let me play a song by the boy Tyson James. New song from Tyson James. I'm gonna go use the restroom, guys. And then I will be right back. Rich wants to call. If Rich has Discord, he can call me up. The sun is real. Hell, worship that. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what they used to do. But no, I'm not a stargazer, so yeah. But do you have to say, I need a man? You have to say, well, I'm not saying that. Rich gonna call why JS plays turtles. Rich doesn't like gaming, so he'll call me a beta for playing a video game for a couple hours at the end of the day. But let's play this song. I'll be right back, guys. Balls. All right, let me cut this light out. We about to get mystical. We about to get mysterious in this piece. Y'all ready for this? So what do you guys know? Let me catch up on chats. Let me catch up on chats real quick. Matthew 7 says, wide is the gate and broad is the way that leads to destruction, and many enter by it. Bible thumper. Red, you have to say, oh, that's Rich being gay. Gay. We bring the word to the nations. Rich gonna call why JS plays turtles. It's not Thursday, Lady Seaside. Oh, we gonna Bible thump a little bit. We're gonna Bible thump. I really like this song. Yeah, it's a good song. Oh, look, Christian rap. Guess Wu-Tang wasn't available. Yeah, Rich, we already talked about this. I listened to Tyson and Bryson. They kill it. I don't care who you are. They make good music. So, what do you guys know about the Nephilim? Anything? Let's see if I could pull something up. You know, just to get a little basics. So, in the Hebrew Bible, a group of mysterious beings or people of unusually large size and strength who lived both before and after the flood. They're referenced in Genesis, Numbers, and possibly referenced in Ezekiel. I got the Genesis reference marked here. It's Genesis 6:4. There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto daughters of men, and they bear children to them. The same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown. The translations that I've read on that basically says that it's talking about angels, fallen angels getting with women. Or no, it said sons of God. So the real angels and the fallen angels also too. The Nephilim could be good or bad now. But basically they made giants. And let's check out Wikipedia, what Wikipedia has to say about the Nephilim, because every culture in history has written about giants. We also have in the Bible, we have 1 Samuel, all of 1 Samuel chapter 17. That's the story of David and Goliath. Basically, Goliath was huge. He was the Philistine. And he came out. I'm not going to read the whole chapter to you. But yeah, go check out 1 Samuel 17. That's David and Goliath. And basically in the story of Troy, it was Boagrius. Remember when in the movie Troy, when Brad Pitt was Boagrius, and Boagrius came out and they said, "You bring your strongest soldier against my strongest soldier." So that's the Greek version of David and Goliath. It was Boagrius versus Achilles, and Boagrius was a monster. Goliath was a monster. These huge giant things, but it's not just Hebrew and biblical stuff. Giants, fallen angels. Yeah, they said they're fallen angels. The fossils. Can we get the fossils? Do we got pictures of the fossils? Let's see if I can Google it. Now, a lot of them conspiracy people will discredit this, but I want to see some pictures. Hey, we got a magic card. Giant bones. I probably should that. I don't know what that's going to pop up if I type in giant bones on Google. So let's test this out first. That could be risky. Rich isn't calling Luke. ODB. Oh, sorry guys, I was up. Luke and Nibiru apparently destroyed Tiamat, made a what? Giant white babies. Maybe I'm a child of them, LJ Fox. Rich dude, you have a puppy playlist. Calm down, boy. Whisper those sweet nothings without the list, Ray. Remember, Ray is wrong. I don't know what that means. Lady Seasal telling her hubby to cut his hair off. That's what Delilah did to Samson. Lady Seasal. I'm just saying. See, I struck a nerve. Raymond got rich mad. Inky and Iridu. Are those the skeletons, Ryan, at you? Is that what I need to Google? I got it right here. So check this out. Now, of course, a lot of this has been discredited by paleontologists and stuff, because they want us to believe in the fake dinosaurs. So they're not going to tell you about the real giants. Even though I don't see why Hollywood couldn't make money off giant. Well, they do. But check this out. So find out how the giant skeleton hoax. This is National Geographic. I mean, they're all written off as hoaxes, and I'm, maybe they are hoaxes. This one looks fake. Biggest real life skeleton. That looks fake. Guys. I don't know which.
Student loan debt in the U.S.
Oh, I don't want to watch a video. I thought it was a picture. It's not a picture. It's a video. But yeah, man, they found the bones. I'm telling you guys, the Nephilim are real. And this guy looks like he had a tail, or he had a giant snake wrapped around him. Taiwan Artworks takes center stage. Oh, so that's like an art piece. That's kind of cool. Large mound in Russia reveals 2,500-year-old skeletons of elite nomadic tribesmen in Horsehead. Graveyard of giants. So yeah, and all the different cultures wrote about them. Now you say, well, where are the giants, Josh? If they're giants, where are the giants? Let me show you where the giants are. Now, this is Agartha. Agartha is basically the Hollow Earth, but it's not just the Hollow Earth. So, And of course, I'll make fun of the flurfs. I'll make fun of the flat earthers. But you come at me with some hollow earth, I might have to get on board with you because, again, we have every culture throughout history, every civilization. Not so much about hollow earth. So like this, I don't believe it's like this. But I do believe there is an intricate system of tunnels. And I biblically can justify hell being at the center of the earth because we know that God gave dominion of the earth over to Satan. We know in John 16:11. John 16:11, these are words of Jesus of judgment because the prince of this world is judged. He's talking about Satan is the prince of this world, right? So Satan having dominion over earth. We go to Ephesians 2:2. We got Ephesians 2:2 here. Wherein in time past you walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. And all this just implies, that Satan has dominion over the world, and we don't want to be of the world. We want to be in the world, but not of the world, but not in the world as in the core of the earth, where hell is, where Satan lives, in these tunnels that biblically earth is flat. The firmament separates water below from the waters above. So the firmament is what came down during the flood, Nugget Man. So I believe there was, and scientifically this is proven too, that there was a firmament. There was a layer of water, which we call our atmosphere or our ozone layer. It used to be a layer of water around the earth. And when the flood happened, it came down and it separated all the lands. And before that time, there was no rain because of the firmament. Now, I do know there are a couple Bible verses that mention level plains and stuff. I'm just going to write that off as they didn't know better at the time. All they saw was a level plain, but we do have things now. Like you can literally watch satellites fly through the sky. You can go to NASA's website, which I know NASA, I don't believe in the moon landing. Or I'm not sure about it. I'm not totally sure, but I think there's more evidence that we didn't go to the moon than that we did. But I do believe we have satellites. I do believe we have space stations. I do believe we can send rockets, manned rockets, up to low Earth orbit. And things like the Virgin Records and Musk and Bezos we're all doing the rockets. The commercial, they're doing low altitude commercial space flights now. And people, if you're rich enough, you can buy a ticket right now and you can fly from the way they use flight passes. They follow the curvature of the earth and they can go to different time zones and they can fly you from like Florida to China out of Earth's orbit, go up and come down or into low Earth orbit and get you there in like 20 minutes. So this is stuff we can't really argue anymore about this, but we do have a lot of support that there could be tunnels in the earth that go down to a unknown world inside of the earth. What were they called? I wish I had it. But yeah, all my biblical verses for that is basically, this is something I heard when I was a young kid, is basically Satan has dominion over the earth. And so it's not hard to believe, or it's not that much of a stretch to think that if Satan owns Earth and the core of the Earth is hot and there's hot tunnels, hot steamy tunnels and hollow cavities down there, nobody never went outside of Earth orbit. Yeah, I agree with that, Nugget Man. I agree. But I know we have space stations in low Earth orbit. We have satellites that you can watch fly through the night sky, and they go from one horizon in an arch to the other horizon, almost as if the Earth were a circle and around, and also the sun and the moon. And I just think that the heliocentric model is off. I don't know about the universe being billions and billions and billions of light years. I think these are things we can't possibly fathom, and it's just scientists trying to put numbers on stuff to sound smart. And I think a lot of that stuff's made up and it's conjecture. Same with psychology. It sounds really smart, but it's not real. But I definitely think the Earth is round, Nugget Man. I would argue that. I mean, we've had people that have traversed the Earth. Like, we've explored the Earth. It's, It's kind of a mess. JS Urban, I think the firmament is likely the Van Allen radiation belt from a materials engineer point of view. Not that my paper degree means butt kiss. Oh, sorry, Ray, ain't you. I'm sorry for ragging on the degree people. I was just doing that because Rich likes to brag about his Berkeley degree. Like that means something. Like, if you work in the medical field, you should go to college for medical stuff, to become a doctor. STEM field, all the STEM fields are definitely necessary. You need higher education if you're going to be in science, technology, engineering, or mathematics. But people who go into college for business degrees, like, come on, bro, just put that money into your business. Just start the business and you'll learn, I promise. But things like that, lesbian dance theory, underwater basket weaving, things like this. I don't know if I can click that nugget, man. Let me go to main cam. But I wanted to look up there's tunnels. There's multiple stories of tunnel expeditions and expeditions to go down where scientists and all these people, geologists, they all report the same thing of hearing screams. Sometimes they start hearing screams. Just crazy things happening once you start getting real deep into the earth. And there was one expedition, and I can't remember the name. I wish I'd wrote it down, but where they were exploring real deep, and then they found this pit, and their lights couldn't shine down to the bottom of it. And these large, tall, human-like creatures, 20 of them, climbed out of the thing, and they all ran. And that's the Nephilim. So the theory is that the Nephilim, the fallen angels, are living in hell, which is at the core or near the core, the center of the earth. And there's tunnels down there, and there's just a giant kingdom. And there's also theories that Hitler escaped down into there, and now he rules over Agartha, or hell, in the center of the earth. Just so you guys know, just so you guys know. I don't know about that one, but let me check out this link Nugget Man sent me.
After saving with customized car insurance from Liberty Mutual, I customize everything, like Marco's backpack.
How do I stop this? How do I stop this?
Red Bull gives you wings.
Uh-oh. If you'd like to show it again, use the dock menu on the menu bar. Hold on, guys. I just messed up something. Okay, chat's back. Let me copy this. It's opening in my it's opening in the wrong thing, Nugget Man. Here we go. It didn't work, Nugget Man. I'm trying to get your link open, but I want to check it first. I mean, I trust you, but it's not. It's taking me to YouTube Creator Studio. It's not taking me to the website, but anyway. Yeah, guys. So what was the cave expedition? Finds giants. Cave explorers found an ancient forest in a giant sinkhole. In an underwater graveyard, science discovered bones of something. What was it called? Man, Mayan architects. I can't remember what it's called, but Alpha Up, man, get the shampoo. Hey, Rich, men of Nazarene aren't allowed to let a razor touch their head. Samson had dreadlocks. Jesus probably had dreadlocks. Abraham, Moses, they all probably had dreadlocks because they all lived in dry, arid climates. They didn't cut their hair because they were Nazarene. And they didn't have combs because that was only rich people who had combs. Like rich, only the elites had combs. So they live in a dry, arid climate. They have long hair. They don't have Pantene Pro V like you do, Rich. They don't have a comb, so they can fix their hair up nice. They didn't have that. So I would argue that, and we know Samson had dreadlocks. And that was his strength. And then he got the woman to let him cut his hair. But it's welcome to the Sato hoax from Conspiracy Music Guru. Yeah, it wasn't opening. Lord Luca Music. This guy's a genius. Who are we talking about? Alphas grow that hair. Lord Luca Music. Haha. I still haven't gotten a charger for iPhone. Have zero idea. What's Techno Puppy videos? You keep mentioning Techno Puppy videos. I don't know what that is. Sounds like something Rich would make. I was just watching a movie where Matt Dillon went to hell when the guide told him about the screams of the damned. They showed footage of the Russians drilling the deepest hole. Right, Ryan. Yes, that's one of them. They were drilling. They were just trying to drill a giant hole, and they started hearing screams coming up from the hole. But this other one, it's called like the Malka expedition or something. I can't remember the name of it, but it's this old expedition, and they reported finding a giant hole. Wendigoon was talking about it, but his videos are all like 2 hours long. So maybe you know what I could do? If I go to Wendigoon, he might have in the description. So you guys should check out Wendigoon's Conspiracy Iceberg videos. The Conspiracy Iceberg is a thing from Reddit. It's like an iceberg, and it's tiers of conspiracy theories, and there's so many of them. I had never heard of. Rich grinding on puppies. What the? I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. Samson was from the tribe of Dan, the warriors. I'm not sure about the tribe of Dan, but Samson was a Nazarene, just like Jesus. And they were told not to cut their hair, not to let a razor touch their head until they gained perfection. So while they were seeking perfection, they wouldn't cut their hair. And the thing was, they would die with long hair because they would never find perfection. Now, Jesus could have cut his hair, but he wouldn't have cut his hair because he wasn't out walking around saying, I'm perfect. So Jesus would have had long hair, and he probably would have had dreadlocks. Just saying. And his skin would have probably looked a little swarthy like me. It would have looked a little bit like burnt brass, Not like pink, Not like the guys who go out in the sun and turn pink like Hake. But the guys who go out in the sun and they get that nice swarthy look to them. Well, there are plenty of combs around now, JS. You got me there, LJ Box. You got me. I don't know why people say that. You can't comb out dreads. Like, good luck. You're going to try to comb out these dreadlocks? Good luck. It's not going to happen. I have to cut my hair off to get rid of them, which I will someday. I've actually was planning on doing it, but then I started the show, and I called it Dreaded Conservative, and it's kind of like theme. It's a pun, of course. So it's like Dreaded Conservative as in the dreadlocks, but then also, we got to fight. We got to fight in the hockey game. It's also Dreaded Conservative as in like, the conservatives, they fear us. They dread us. I'd watch Techno Pups. Internet Lisa. But, yeah, if somebody wants to call up on Discord, the Discord should be in the description, and you just copy my Discord name. It's Dreaded Conservative. Here, I'll drop it in the chat. There's tunnels, but what was Lucas saying? Oh, I missed it. You just got to let me know that you're... Rich, you can get involved. Call 1-800-DREADED-CONSERVATIVE number 8287 on Discord. Video or voice. Actually, we'd probably just do voice. Red wants me to call because he needs me. He caught those feelings. Discord is more confusing than Rich's pronouns. It's a little confusing at first, yeah. You just go to the home page and then it'll say search. You find add friend and then you search my name in the little search bar and it'll bring it on up. What's up, Tyrone Smith? I could, but why? I don't know, Rich. You call everybody else up. It seems like you yearn for like attention on these shows. So if you want to call, you can call. I don't know what we're going to talk about. We can talk about whatever. I don't care. I won't put up with you talking like talking a mess, but a little bit. I'm trying to find. You calling, Luca? Give it a ring a ding ding. I have it open in front of me right now. While I look for this. Conspiracy Theory Iceberg. What episode was it?
Hey, it's Cliff.
Leave me alone, Cliff. It was number 5. It was some part of number 5. I feel like it was 5.
Hey everyone, welcome to Tier 5. 2 really cool.
And then I should be in the description. Lord Luca, hello?
Hey, how you doing? Can you hear me?
I can.
Right on. I got my Lord Bibby headphones on.
Oh, nice.
I know one time Nick at night told me they sounded pretty bad, but I was driving when I called, so hopefully they sound good.
Sounds fine here. Raymond says Luca always clutch. Yep.
Always what?
Clutch. Coming in clutch.
What's that mean?
Well, like when there's like 5 seconds left on the clock in an NBA game, and a shooter takes that shot at the last second, they're like, "Can he clutch it out?" He did. He clutched it out. Like coming in clutch, like you're saving the day.
Gotcha. Gracias, Raymond 11. Yeah, my son finally fell asleep, man. He was fighting that sleep. Excited.
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that.
Yep, but your boy Todd would. He's a alpha dad. He's a stay at home alpha mom.
Yes. I guess he had a job and then COVID happened, and so he couldn't work, or something happened with COVID, and that just messed everything up. So now he just stays at home, and his wife makes good money, and she likes what she does, so he just stays home. My only thing is, if you're gonna be there, all day, you might as well just homeschool him. But I knew his answer would be, because it's the obvious answer is it's hard to teach kids, like.
Well, and a lot of parents want their kids, gone all day at that babysitter that they call school,
Yes. See, that's what I don't.
They want a break. Yeah. Not saying that's his excuse, but yeah, a lot of people I know are like, I would love to homeschool my kids, but then I'd get nothing done.
Yeah, it's a mess. Like, it's just so much of their waking life is spent with these other people, and yeah, that's why you hear about they want the free school lunches and all these things. It's like, it's just convenience, because kids are hard.
Yeah. And it's always paid on the backs of the working class, off our tax dollars, like you were saying.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be a tough job to raise kids.
Yeah. I mean, I can attest to that. When my son first came, I was staying at home and my ex-wife was making better money than I was. Then it was like a few years later, I was going to work and she was at home. But yeah, I was, like I said, on JLP and all those shows, total beta back then, like smoking too much pot. getting lazy. But it was hard. It was hard, you know, being an at-home dad and learning all that like on the fly. Like, man, I didn't even know how to do laundry at first, and then I was doing it all.
Yeah. It blows my mind seeing some people that are like adults and they don't even know how to work a broom. Like like they
Pick up a shovel, boy, like Red Dirt would say.
Yeah. Come on. But they got
Oh,
their
it's a
Berkeley
shame.
degrees. They're educated out the wazoo.
That's right. Rich is a hand model on the side because his hands never worked a day in their lives.
The Gets going to bed. Struggle to get them bed. I want to read 17
Yeah.
books and sing and scratchbacks. Yep.
Gets is cool.
That's a good mama. Kids
The
are hard.
Gets got a
Skip-
cool.
That was Red Raymond's comment.
I wish I could see everybody's comment. Maybe I
Raymond
can
said-
pull up YouTube while we're
Well, I'm
talking.
not gonna say it.
Okay, now I can see him. Let's see. Raymond said, "Kids are hard." Documentary.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Or
nice.
yeah. Yeah, learn the shovel, says Tyrone.
Tyrone. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. You were talking about pot. Like, I still smoke pot and stuff, but my problem isn't like that some people smoke it sometimes. My problem is when they like are legalizing it everywhere and their government's making money off of it and they're pushing it on everybody. And I don't think everybody should be smoking pot. I think a lot of people can't handle it. And
Well, here's another thing about government issued pot, you know, I ain't gonna touch it. Just like cigarettes, they're gonna add all their little list of chemicals and poisons to it.
well, yeah,
You cannot trust anything from them.
and you got kids who are 13 years old hitting vape pens and eating gummies. Like, that's way too intense to just, and they're starting at that. They're starting at this
Yeah.
100 proof vape and or 99 whatever, and eating gummy bears. And dude, I had mids when I was a kid. We had regs, mids, and dro, and the regs had like 22 seeds in it in a dang 10 sack.
Yep.
And it was like,
Oh yeah.
it was just like tobacco basically. But now they
Yeah,
got
I
this.
didn't start smoke. When I first tried weed, it was eating some cupcakes, and when the first one's kicking in, I was getting all giggly. I'm like, this is great. So I ate some more, and then I got way too high. Yeah, because like when you eat it, you can get way too high compared to smoking it. So like, I know what you're saying. These kids don't know what they're getting into edibles and these high concentrates and stuff. It can really like make you go kind of crazy for a minute there, like I did. Like I was seeing a tunnel of lights and all sorts of jazz. I stayed away from weed for like 2 years after that, and then I tried smoking it when I was like 25, and it was, you know, nice, and I could handle it.
Yeah, and it's it's in moderation, but even the flour from these shops. Somebody was saying this in JLP chat this morning, or Hake chat, or one of them, but they're saying God didn't make blueberry, and that's true, man. These guys are cross pollinating, and they're in a lab making this super. So even the flour is super potent. It's not just natural weed growing from the ground.
Yeah, but it seems like a natural process to hybrid the different strains and come up with other ones, just like you would, you know, combine.
Because that would, I
I
that
don't
could
know.
happen in nature. They're just kind of
Yeah,
helping nature along. Oh, nice fight going on.
yeah.
Crazy fight.
Like a good organic strain is the best, you know. I don't want any chemicals up in my strain. But yeah, no GMOs. I'm definitely against GMOs, Monsanto, and all that mess.
Good
That's
night,
why I think
Baguettes.
Putin was pretty cool because he was like trying to get rid of Monsanto in Russia.
Monsanto, what is that?
They're this company that creates Roundup and a lot of these pesticides and like, you know, weed killers. And we're putting all that into the earth, into the ground, and it's really toxifying the groundwater and and all sorts of things. Very toxic stuff, and they shouldn't be using it. There's a lot of natural ways you can get rid of weeds and bugs and stuff. And they're into a lot of GMOs and just toxifying the food. Monsanto evil. They even changed the name of the company because they were getting so much backlash.
Really? I didn't hear much about that.
Forget what they're called now, buyers or something. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Bill Gates and all these high up people are involved with those companies.
Yeah. Yeah, the elites, that word that we're not supposed to say. I think you can say
Tyrone Smith said weed is for dorks, but pretty sure he's a puffer.
Yeah, I used to be a huge advocate. Like when I was young, I knew everything about pot, and I just wanted to grow bud and sell bud, and I was all about it. And then when I found out that when I found out I could get my voting rights here in Utah as a felon, I always thought I would never be able to vote because I have felonies, and so I never cared about politics because if I can't vote, why do I care about that stuff? Um, and then I found out in Utah felons can vote. So I got registered to vote. And the first thing I voted for was legalizing medical marijuana here in Utah. And it passed. So now we have medical weed. But once I learned that I could vote, once I learned I could vote, I really got into politics because I was like, oh, well, now I can vote. I got to learn about this stuff. And now I'm not really with the advocating for legalization. I think medical is okay, but even medical there's a problem is because now everybody will just say they have back pain. Everybody is depressed. Everybody is this anxiety, whatever they say to get their medical card. And then if you use a mental reason, not a physical reason, but if you use a mental reason to get your medical card, they take your Second Amendment rights, from what I've heard.
Oh, that's garbage.
Yeah, because they'll basically say if you're not mentally competent, or if you have to have weed for your mental problems, then you shouldn't have a gun.
Yeah, man, I agree with you there, but I was about to disagree with you on the other part. Like, I think with all these narcotics being pushed on kids, the Ritalin, there's so many of them. I think they would definitely benefit from a little herb over all that mess if they're gonna do something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather they have none of it, but
Yeah,
definitely.
Definitely would rather none of it, but I prefer natural natural herbs over the pharmaceuticals.
See, when I think of medical weed, though, I'm not thinking for depression or back pain. I'm thinking for like glaucoma or cancer. These like really things where you're like on your if you're dying of cancer, go ahead and smoke a blunt. Like, but now a lot of people just want the medical card, so they'll go, but they're not even going to a real doctor. It's not even a real prescription. It's just a reference card or whatever from the person. But
it's like up.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Like in Upper Michigan, I see how it's bringing back the town. Like these little towns I go to, they were becoming ghost towns, but now they're opening up, a few of these shops because it's not even medicinal up there. It's just anybody can buy it. And so I see how it's just really good for a local economy, but I'd still rather go get it from a friend than to pay the taxes on it and stuff. But yeah, it's definitely a cash crop.
Yeah, and there's ups and downs to it. I'm not a fan of recreational though, just because it makes it way too easy for. I mean, kids are gonna get it regardless, but they're just getting too high quality of stuff, man. Like, I can tell. I think it's all to dumb us down and have everybody be stoned, take their guns away, and it makes us placid and it makes us lackadaisical, and we just give up the country because everybody's just sitting around smoking pot. I know some people can smoke pot and be productive, and do a lot of
Sativa.
create things, but a lot of people can't. A lot of people
Yeah.
can't.
Here's what I found is like when you first start smoking weed, it connects different neurons in the brain that normally weren't connecting, like ones that you forgot about from when you were younger. And it kind of opens your mind and it helps you like see that the system is screwing everybody and that it helps you awaken to reality. But when you keep doing it every day, all day, it makes you lazy, it makes you complacent, it makes you not care anymore. And so, yeah, definitely got to have balance, got to have moderation, got to use it as like a meditation time, not as party time. But,
Yeah.
to each their own. It's better than alcohol.
Yeah, I used to smoke all day, every day, but now it's like nighttime after work. I don't smoke before work anymore, unless I'm doing a real boring, like menial job, like painting. Like if I'm just like painting all day, then I might hit a little bowl or
Yeah.
something. But usually it's just like a nightcap thing.
Yeah, it's good of you to have discipline with it for sure. Hey, it's 11:11. Everybody make a wish here in Indiana anyway.
11, it's 9:12 here. It was 9. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
I missed
But
it.
hey, man, we said we are going to keep these to like 10-minute or 5-minute calls, and I got to get to bed because my boy's going to get up early. So it was great chatting with you, brother. Your show is amazing tonight, man. You're really, really got it going on.
Thank you, man. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, keep up the great work. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow night when we're playing the Turtles and more people call in and stuff. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'll catch you in the chats tomorrow.
Right on. I'll go live like after Hake tomorrow as long as everything the Lord willing and the creek don't rise.
Lord willing and the creek don't rise. All right, talk to you later, man. Okay. Well, dang, guys, what time is it? What time is it? Been going for 3.5 hours. Let's catch up with some chats. Man, my boy Chauffeur wasn't here. He's the one who was messaging me about Nephilim. And he was like he's big on the Nephilim. So I was hoping he'd be up in here. But currently we got 10 people, got 21 likes. Nice. Thank you guys. Thank you for all the super chats. 25-0 for Regs. Lady Seesaw said, I'm so lost. We were talking about pot. Totally not stone. Biggest door. I ain't no puff puff boat. I ain't no puff puff boat. Tyrone huffing puffing. Hey, where the convicts at? Right here. Utah. The magical underwear and multiple wives. Oh, you want to talk about some Mormons? We'll talk about Mormons. We'll go in depth on the Mormons one day. Lord Colin B. Luca Inception Hour. I got some of this medical oil for epilepsy. Let me tell you, that shit worked. Yeah, that's Charlotte's Web, Tyrone Smith, the strain for epilepsy. It's super high in CBD, and it has the right ratio of THC to CBD, so that it doesn't get you high. The Charlotte's Web, but it does wonders for epilepsy. There's videos of children having epileptic seizures, and they put a drop of this stuff in their mouth, and the kid calms down right away. And things like that. I definitely support that. I just don't like seeing kids hitting vape pens and eating gummies during school, because I know how screwed up. I skipped school to smoke pot every day. I did horrible in school, and it caused me a lot of struggles in life. Much love from chat. Luca's on fire. And I don't want to see kids going through that even more intense than I did. Lord Luca Music, great call. Tomorrow is my fun day. This got me fried. Oh no. CBD is amazing. Yeah, I'm not really, I've tried CBD a few times and it was just whatever. To me, I'm not a big fan. If the states were not benefiting, then the cartels would still control the pot. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I just think it's all part of a big plan. I think they're trying to dumb us down and make us weak and lethargic and placid, so they get everybody high. And we see that people dumb nowadays, and I'm not blaming it all on pot, but pot is the legalization of the pot and the popularization of the pot, where everybody's smoking now. It's not just the stoners anymore; it's everybody, and everybody's just getting dumber. That's my problem with it. That's when I told you I was dropping that oil. Glad I didn't smoke till I was 25. That's true. That's another thing too. Your brain isn't even fully developed till you're 24. You start smoking weed when you're 14, 13, like I did. It kind of messes your head up a little bit. I think I'd be a lot smarter if the game's over. Tampa won. I'd be a lot smarter if I hadn't smoked so much pot. But maybe it wasn't the pot. Maybe it was all the other drugs I did. Maybe that's why my brain goes slow sometimes. Vape is so gross. Yeah. I saw a meme that was funny. It was like America went down the drain when men stopped smoking Marlboro Reds and started smoking strawberry cheesecake. Did you share that one, Lord Colin B? Let me see here, guys. We're pretty much done with the stream. It's 9:17. I'll probably go till 10, so another 45 minutes or so. Let me do something real quick for everybody that's still in here. Just 1 second, guys. Marlboro Red's my go-to. I gotta quit. Yeah, smoking cigarettes is not much better, guys. Actually, much worse. I would much rather just smoke weed once a day than smoke however many cigarettes I smoke a day. This isn't gonna work right here. I have to.
Teenage Mutant, let's kick some sound!
I'm gonna play arcade so you guys can see it from the beginning because I have my story mode going. We're gonna try chill on arcade because I was doing okay, which is medium, earlier. Let's go, Cowabunga. What up, bro? Lady C-Sal, I feel 9 again. So I was playing Raphael on story mode earlier. We'll do that in the stream tomorrow. Now we're just going to play some arcade mode, which is harder. Harder, because you only get one chance, I think. Mike Matei broke this game already. You can cheese the special attack. Reminds me of the Turtle Game Boy game. Carl Smith. Be into that booty play, Poor Rich. Cowabunga. Alright, guys. We're not going to watch the story. If you want to watch the story and all that stuff, you can go to my other YouTube channel, Dragon Ball Junkie, when I do a Let's Play. I've almost beaten the game. It's not a long game, but it's got great replay value. My first time trying to boy Leonardo out. So in arcade mode, I only get 1 special bar, and I only get 4 lives, right? Regardless. Or how does it work? I don't level up like I do in story mode. It's cool in story mode. You. Dang, Leo! Leo got that thing on. Ow. Where did, Vern wants you to find his VHS tapes. We're just gonna play this for a little while, guys. Just so I could show you, because I know we got some Turtles fans up in here. I wasted my special. There's also a button. I was saying earlier on my Twitch stream, I wish there was a button to charge up your special. There is. How do I do it? Hold on. That's how. Okay, so R1, if there's nobody around, you can charge up your special bar. Whoa, get out of here, laptop guy. That ain't a laptop, that's a dang desktop. Right at you, us. Ah! I think I get 5 lives. In story mode, you get your lives reset every level. So it's actually really easy to beat story mode. This is my first time trying arcade mode, and we're on easy difficulty. I need a pizza, bro. Can I get a pizza, please? I need a pizza. It's about time for pizza. Yes, pizza. Woo! They got blocks of ice! Give me that hand, bro. I ain't playing with you. Get out of here. Come on, foot. What you want, foot? You want some foot action in this piece? Okay. That's why I don't buy new games. This is only $22 right now on Steam, guys. That light's gonna fall on me. Oh my god, that happened last time. Gosh. Go! Ow! You hit me with a camera. Watch out! Oh, Ninja coming in with a sword. What up, Tyrone? Well, now I'm gonna... Well, now I know I'm Stone Boys. We were grown men watching Ninja Turtles in our jammies. Facts, bro. I don't care. It's nighttime. It's about bedtime. Oh, you know what else? I got a fat tire, bro. I got a fat tire, bro. We're chilling. We're chilling. This is what men do. This is what real men do. They stream. You gotta smoke to play video games. Maybe when I took that break, I might have hit a ball. Who knows? How's the sound, guys? You guys hear me good over the game? You want the game lower? Got Go Ninja Go on his little ringtone. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Later, Red Dirt Farm, thanks for coming by. All right, Tampa Bay won. That keeps us in. You know, everything's going great. Our country's falling apart. But we've got the greatest, most popular president in history. I'm going to save that pizza. I mean, we've got a border crisis that we've forgotten about because there's been multiple mass shootings repeatedly. Dumb. But we got Ninja Turtles, guys. Despite all that mess. Hey, Bebop! What up, Bebop? Aw, he wasted my special. I don't even need that freaking pizza, bro. Let me get that pizza, though, actually. Actually, let me get that pizza. We're getting kind of low on life. We don't even need that pizza, bro. Get out of my face. I don't know what... You don't know who you playing with. We roam spotty Wi-Fi and cell phone. Video game volume up and your mic down a little bit. All right, we'll try this. Since I don't game and never will, do they have all like the old school games on like live streams like COD yet? Call of Duty? Slide Attack is amazing. You've played this? Lord Columby? Yeah, they have people streaming everything because they have emulators, Raymond. So people playing old games, all kind, everything. Rocksteady. Look, we called them unicorn boners. What the? Raymond plays D&D. I've always wanted to try D&D, but I've never played it. I know how you play. I know about roll dice. I think it would be fun. That's just me. I'm a little nerdy like that. I play card games. I don't really play a lot of like this type of video games. Like video games. I just got this because it's something quick, fun, cheap that I could just pick up and play for some fun. I don't really get much into like big games. The last one, like big game that I put time into beating was Dying Light. I wanted to do the same with Dying Light 2, but my computer won't run it. That's the power pizza. So this one's cool. Check this out. Let's get it, foot soldiers. What you want to do? You ain't playing with this. I know how to use my super attack. I'm not going to use it right now. How do you slide attack? It's you got to run and I don't think Oh, I hate the Ninja Star guys. The Shuriken guys? Yo, the Shuriken guy's a mess. There's a foot soldier in this trash bag, guys. I don't think I want that yet. Is that health? I don't need health yet. Oh no, it's bonus points. Oh, they got me. Yep, on. Lots of throwbacks in this game. Yeah, I found a Indiana Jones Easter egg in one of the levels. There's a little statue. You take it or you hit it, and then this rock comes rolling at you. It's pretty funny. This part's hard. I hate these cars, dude. Those cars always hit me. I don't know how you... I don't know how you deal with them without getting ran over. Got him. Is Master Jim in the house? You talking about Jim Justice? I don't think he's ever I need to figure out how to do that trick consistently, because when you fight Technodrone or whatever his name is, you have to throw the foot soldiers at him from his point of view, and it's kind of tough. I think it's triangle. Nope, that doesn't work. He got a whole motor. Yo, that foot soldier is the strongest of all of the foot soldiers. He pulled the whole damn transmission out of that car and just ran away with it. And he's going to throw it at me later. Yo, we got this pizza right on time, boys. Oh, I thought that was going to... Turtles in Time is probably my favorite. This is based off of Turtles in Time. The infinite pizza gives you infinite special bar. You just keep putting the special over and over again. Bam the special. Oh, I wasted that. Got him. Raphael's special is way better than Leonardo's. I think Raphael's bar I think Leonardo's bar charges faster, but Raphael's special is stronger, but his special bar charges up much slower. If I pay for your cornrows, you down? Get it, Lord Luca. That would be funny. Yo, Rocksteady about to get tore up from the floor up. Ah, get out of here, Shuriken. Shuriken, guys. Come on. Ah, he's gonna get me. Come on. Come on, Leo. Get up. Get up. Ah, he shot me right in the face. Get him. Get him. Get him. Oh, we died. Dang. Man, we had 6 lives. All I need to do is hit him one more time. I would have kept my 6 lives. Later, dudes. Enjoy your little stream. See you later, Pablo. Be jumping off here a little bit. Been live for 3 hours 45 minutes. We'll play this for another 10 minutes, and then I'll spend 5 minutes saying goodnight, play a little end song. Hey, we got a surfing level. Cowabunga. Woo. Hey. The robots will go off screen on their own, but I get more points if I kill them. Oh. Watch out, watch out. Watch out! Hank needs that do-rag. 50 hit combo. Watch the car. Oh, I got hit by that one last time too. Ah, I got ran over. All right, Bebop and Rocksteady in the whip. Stay off. Ow. Get the pizza, buddy. Get the pizza. Pizza time. I wish I could sneak a picture of her and say, "You calling? She black as the ace of spades." I hate these guys. These guys suck, dude. Leonardo's air attack is much stronger than Raphael's. Raphael's air attack sucks. It's hard when you get to the wasp guy. He flies around, and if you're using Raphael, it's really hard to beat him. Leonardo's freaking air attack is awesome. You should remind me your neighbor, Black African, I'm gonna come some Brits. Ow! Air attack, air special. Get out. Pizza. Alright, we'll probably stop after this level. And they are dead. Easy! Yeah, this is easy mode, so it's a little too easy, but definitely to beat arcade mode, you definitely want to start on easy mode if you want to beat arcade. Story mode, you can start it on medium. Shredder. Shredder. Alright, that's it for that. Let me make sure it saves.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles! Shredder's Revenge.
Alright. I think that's pretty much it for the show, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Let's end it on 4 hours even. So like 9 more minutes. Shredder white, yes, Shredder's white. They should have gotten the original voice actors. Yeah, but they'd all be much older now, right? You probably sound like old men. Turtle time. But yeah. Do we got any good songs to play? Any good outro music? Tyson James and Bryson got an awesome song coming out. I heard it on his live stream. Luca sent me the thing for the live stream, so I'm glad I got that.
Grammarly helps you work.
Because I did not know. So I'm glad your boy sent that. Yeah, we'll play that. We'll play a song in a little bit. Those Ninja Turtles pies I used to buy at Vaughn's. Original Raph voice does 2012 Donatello voice. Really? See y'all tomorrow morning. See you later, Colin B. Yeah, we're about to be heading out in just a couple minutes here. Cheers, guys. Great show. Oh, one question before you guys leave. Not next week, but the following week, the show will fall on July 4th. So the question is, what do we do? Because I'm probably going to want to I might try to get a little bit of fireworks and maybe go to the park and watch the fireworks show there, do some fishing, light off a couple little firecrackers. So I could do the show. I could either do the show July 4th, but I don't think a lot of you are going to, be here. I think you're going to be doing stuff for Independence Day, White History Month, Or we'll say the show is amazing. I know you can't dive deeper, but definitely solid. JS, thanks, Raymond Lemon. I can dive deeper into some stuff. If there's topics you want me to spend more time on and talk more deeper about, we can do that. But for now, we're just, having fun. But what do you guys think? I can do the show July 4th, or I could do the show maybe Sunday night or maybe Tuesday night. I'll be in Upper Michigan 4th of July. Hopefully I have reception. Yeah, see, I know a lot of people are going to be busy on the 4th. So what's better, that I do the official show the day before or the day after? And then maybe I'll do like a little stream from wherever I'm at on my phone. Just like a stream of the fireworks show that I'm watching and the fires I'm lighting off at the park. But the show I'm thinking we should do, because I do want to do something on here for 4th of July. It's our nation's birthday. It's White History Month. So we got to rep the show. So maybe 4th of July, I just do a little stream on my phone for like 30 minutes, watching the fireworks, lighting off my own fireworks, just saying what up to the chat. And then we do the official show Sunday or Tuesday. What do you guys think? We'll have to have a vote or a poll next week. If Sunday is better or Tuesday. Or if you think I should just do it on the 4th. But, I think I'm going to be busy on the 4th. I'm probably going to try to, eat a nice meal and do some fireworks and stuff. Have a wait and see. I'd say before, because I always assume folks will be hungover. That's a good idea. Yeah, that's right. We can wait and see. I'm just trying to see what you guys would do. I'll be up 1st through the 6th. I'll do my best to catch whatever you do. Hey, Lord Luca Music, one of the guys I watch who does First Amendment audits, Amagansett Press, he was in the Upper Peninsula in his last YouTube video. If you YouTube Amagansett Press, it's like AMANGANSETTE. He does First Amendment audits, and he was doing one in Upper Peninsula, and he said there's 3 pot shops on the same corner. And so he was just standing on the corner filming all the people going in and out of the pot shops, and they were getting mad at him. They called the cops, and he's like, I'm allowed to stand out here and record in public. And it was funny, but yeah, we'll figure that out, guys. I'll probably be doing the show. I don't know if I want to do it on Sunday. I'll probably do it Tuesday. I'll probably do it July 5th, the day after. So if we're not here doing the show on Monday, July 4th. Just know we'll be doing it on Tuesday, and I might do like a little stream at the park. So that's just the idea. And yeah, I will thank you guys. Play some music, play me out. Thank you guys for watching again. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for everybody that dropped in the stream. You guys definitely make it worth my while to take these notes and look up all these articles and read all this crap that, you know, really a lot of people would go crazy and would be just miserable learning about and reading all this stuff. But you guys make it all worthwhile. So let's play a song real quick. I'll be sober. I can't drink. See you in chat, brother.
You act like we can't see you. Come on.
Yeah, if you jump in the chat, we'll be doing some fireworks
But you can't fool
on
God.
July 4th.
Hey, facts, man. 4 more years, baby.
Now, this is before Trump was beaten in the election. So it was a great song. Thank you guys. Raymond 11, Lord Luca Music, Lord Colin B, Tyrone Smith, Ty Rizzle, Ryan 8U. Thanks for the super chat, Ryan 8U. Nugget Man, thank you for the super chat. I forgot to play Nugget Man's video to Rich. Nugget Man has a short of him welding beta to Rich. It was awesome. Who else? Lady Seasal, Red Dirt Farm. Yeah, Lady Seasal. LJ Fox dropping the $5 super sticker. That was awesome. I think I said Lord Colin B already. My boy Todd, thank you for being a guest on the show. I'm sure he'll call in future shows. It was just my first time trying out the guest thing with the Discord. We'll get better at that stuff. The Gets, thank you, the Gets, for stopping by. Everybody who stopped by. Rich, our boy Rich was up in here. Some other people, I don't know where their chats went. Maybe they like blocked me, so their chats disappeared. But there was people, other people in here that I can't see now. Yeah, they definitely, those people were here for like 10 minutes and they got out. Bro, Satan was not feeling it. Get behind me, bro. Peace, easy hooligans. Good night, brothers. Good night, Lord. Let's let this song play us out. Yeah, those chats from those people who were not happy with me. Got Your Six was up in here. They're not even in here anymore. Maybe it just doesn't go back that far. I don't know. But I don't see him in here.
I'm living by the blood, and I don't need a dealer. I'm connected to the plug. I get the win even though I have a bad day. Coming at it saying I don't want to be in last place. 2020 is a win. You a tad late. Running for the win. We are halfway.
2024.
God knows your fear.
Let's hit it, boys. White History Month coming up. About to be lit. Get your shirts, guys. I forgot to say I'm going to do a Man on the Street video with my White History Month shirt. I'm going to walk through downtown Salt Lake. And I'm going to just have my White History Month shirt. And I'm going to be like, hey, you celebrated White History Month? I'm just going to ask everybody. It's going to be funny. So stay tuned, guys.
I'ma stay with Jesus, I'ma seek the truth within. And I ain't taking losses, all that I could do is win. I don't recognize the world that we are living in. I just look around and all that I can see is sin. I'ma stay with Jesus, I'ma seek the truth within. And I ain't taking losses, all that I could do is win. And I don't recognize the world that we are living in. I just look around and all that I can see is sin.
Hey, I'll see you next Monday. God bless everybody. God bless America. Next Monday night, same time, 5 o'clock Pacific. You can't hear me over here. 5 p.m. Pacific. Next Monday night, guys. 8 p.m. Eastern. 6 p.m. Mountain Time, my time. 7 p.m. Central Time. Starting the week off right. God bless America. God bless you guys. God bless the chat. I wish you all well. I'll catch you guys.